Hello. So sorry for being late for today's SUAL. We are 10 minutes late because System 1 of our System 4 did not want to work. But let me get those arena IDs and passwords set to the SUAL host real quick. So, alright. Live now. We're not going to do any Discord pings. Let's see. Arena here. It's going to be this arena right there. Oh, whoops. That is that thing. The bottom left arena is going to be... I cannot read that at all. Let me see what that says real quick. That looks like... What's the arena info on this? 2 a.m. It's going to be... This, that, with the password of that. Alright, so let's go back, and in Arena 3, that's the bottom left arena, that's gonna be... Alright, that's gonna be... I can read that. There we go. Alright, so today we're doing SUAL Season number 9, and oh dear, I just realized this one is set to choose instead of random. Okay, so just random. It's still the SUAL Stagelist at least. But the other two, they are set to random. Let me make sure I have my King Deity ready. Bob is going to be my representative in this SUAL's tournament real quick. I do need to get my actual laptop out real quick so I can actually communicate in this SUAL. But let's see, where's my King Deity? Just going to use the same version I sent in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. It's the exact same as the one we have right now. Alright, so today is the start of SUAL Season 10 of... the Smash Ultimate Amiibo League. Let me sign into my laptop real quick because I do need to be in there. So SUAL computer, please connect online. There we go. Let me plug this bad boy in real quick. So sorry, I'm a bit of an organizational mess right now regarding the start of SUAL, but let's see. SUAL, the bracket. The bracket is going to be somewhere in there. I think I forgot to and description, but alright, SUAL 10. Let's see which arena we are in right now. We are in Pool C. Alright, so Group C, we are going to have Bunzui's Ice Climber, Stables' Yoshi, Smokes Meta Knight, and Beta Dude's Ridley fighting alongside Bob. So let me go over here to real quick on the top left screen. We're going to do that. This tro box, I apologize for that. The bottom text should be updated though. SUAL Season. This is Tournament 142, by the way. But alright. Let me see. Since we are doing this tro box, let me see if I can move this System 3 over to the middle real quick. So let me add those properties real quick. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. My apologies. That was System 3. If I go into, let's see, I think it's going to be this one right here. Trying to fix stuff on stream live as we speak. Let's see, it's going to be... No, where can I fix the position of System 3? I want to put System 3 in the middle real quick. So let's see. There we go. Okay, so let me think. Let me do some math. But System 1, System 2, and System 3, they're all going to have different arenas. We're going to move this towards the middle. Not going to be the most perfect fit, so we got to move this and... So let's see, this 168 off to the left. So if I do some math, 984 plus 186. Divided by 2. Okay, so it needs to be 585 in each direction. So let's see if we can get that to be 585 in each direction. Oh dear, that's not what we want. So let's move that. Keeping the 135. Alright, so what is that property-wise going to be? 576, 498. Yeah, 576, 498, so let me move that over there as well. 576, 98, so 576, 498. Just a little bit of mess. Don't mind the mess right here. Looks like we have Schmorchi joining on the top left arena real quick. On the other arenas, we're going to join in some other people too. So let's see. Let me actually go to spectate mode real quick. On the bottom right, top right corner, that's going to be system number 2. Just in case I do need to use my King Deity, let me load Bob in all 3 systems real quick. So this is going to be 2 a.m. System 4 was struggling to load. Like, it was not loading at all. That's my old Switch 1, the overlap we've been using for this entire time. I don't know if it's going to be time to retire that real quick, but hello, how you doing, Just doing a few minor fixes to our triple box real quick since Quadbox is not exactly working today. System 4, I think we might need to get System 4 checked out, but alright. Let me fix System 3 as well in this Quadbox. So, what were those properties again? It should be, let's see, 576, 498. 576, 498, so 576, 498. And yes, there's a giant, ominous red box right now. That is going to be an indicator of which screen currently has audio. And oh dear, 576, 498. Oh wait, it should be 493, I think. There we go. Alright, so that should have everything in all that. Well, actually, 571 would be the right deal. As is the audio working properly on all 3 systems? System 3 is current active one right now. So if you're there, let me go into spectate mode on System 2 real quick. System 3 also going to be in spectate mode. Alright, so we have Smorchid on the top left corner. They're going to be placing off against, let's see. Let me double check what pool Smorchid is in real quick. They are in Pool B. So Pool B going to be on that top left corner right there. On the top right, let's see. We saw the arrival of... I can't read names. That's one issue with the triple box real quick. Yes, stream IDs have been posted directly into the pool chat. So let me pin that message real quick. Even with this view right here, it's a little hard to see everything, but let's see. This might mess up my stream, but if we extend that, keep changes, exit out. Let me switch my monitor real quick to only display that. So let's see. I am not the best prepared for today's stream. We apologize for that. All right, let's see. Oh, Nightmare. Hello, Nightmare. How you doing? All right, so we're gonna extend. Let's see, we're just going to put OBS as a whole on our entire right monitor. That should give us a better view. If anything, can we get a full view of the system that we do want to see real quick? So let's see. Probably not, so let's just go back over here real quick on there. Halfway there. Extend that all the way until 53%. So let's see, I am going to put... Let's go back to System 1 on the Quadbox real quick. And on that Quadbox, let's see, I'm going to do a... full screen on the right. There we go. Alright, I am much better able to read those names now. So, we got Smorchid on the top left. Nightmare. Hello, Nightmare. How you doing? I see that Gear TN profile picture now. That should work out. Just a little heads up, if you are going to be on System 3, that's the bottom arena right there. I forgot to set the stage to random instead of choose, so you will have to manually choose random. But the 10 stage 4 SUAL are there. But Pool B, that's going to be Smorchid versus Mako Paco on the top left corner. Mako Paco, let's see who they are. That is going to be Mako Paco. It's a Ridley versus Yoshi as the triple box, starting on the top left corner. So as we are waiting for more matches to happen, somebody joined the top right, somebody joined the bottom real quick. It's going to be, yes, the Barneys are fighting. Barney, the Ridley, versus Barney, the Yoshi. So we're going to see first damage from the Ridley as game 1 of this series. Going to be on the battlefield form. Top left corner action right now. So it's going to be 6-7% for Marco Polo already. So we already have a 6-7 early on this series. Going to be 43 to 6-7 to 69 to 78 after the throw. Forward tilt from the Ridley. It's going to be 43 to 93 right now. Forward air. Yoshi, another forward air. He will survive that forward air. He'll try to come back with the up B, but he is going to fall short. So it's going to be Ridley already with the lead for Smorchid. Going to be 81-0 right now, as we're going to see up next. Forward smash getting shielded. Back throw. Side B is going to miss from the Ridley. Ridley tries to come back onto the stage. 81 to 27. Forward smash right there as Smorchid's Ridley trying to come back onto the stage. We have still yet to see anyone join the top right or the bottom arena so far. It's going to be... you got to be kidding me. The sound is off. Damn it. Okay, let me see if I can unplug the stuff real quick. Sorry, as I said, we're only making a mess. I gotta unplug and replug my audio source real quick, so unplug. Replug, that should probably fix nothing. Let's see, is it good now? I might need to undock and redock my Switch after this. 27 to 85, what, 46 to 85, as we're gonna see, it's 46 to 100. Ridley did lose the stock, but we were fixing the audio real quick. It should not be fixed quite yet, as, let's see, 86 to 105. We're gonna see Fort Smash from the Mako Paco's Yoshi. It's 102 to 105 right now. I'm getting back on my chair right now as we speak. So, it's 115 to 108. We're waiting for the Ridley comeback onto the stage. If the audio is still off, by the way, we'll fix the audio when Game 1 does end. I might need to undock and redock System 1 real quick, because I think my computer's just freaking out a little bit because of multiple switches. System 4 is off though at C#, the SUALman. He is going to join the top right corner of your screen, ladies and gentlemen. C#, a member. He is going to be a member of pool number A. So Nightmare versus C# going to be starting at top right corner. Meanwhile, Mako Paco's Yoshi down to the last dog here in this game 1 against Yoshi. Yeah, I hear the audio right there. The audio should be the top left corner right now with that red box indicator. Let me see if it's just System 1 being the one that's off right quick. But as you can see, top right corner, game 1 over there is just about to start. So it's going to be 156 to 94 right now on the top left corner of your screen. Game 1, it's going to be Execution versus Les Blues. If you were watching the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, you are familiar with that Mario. He was a member of the Bastion Brawlers this season. And Game 1 over there, going to be Minecraft World. Let's switch the audio over there. As Game 1 on top left corner, Yoshi at 167%. We're going to see a forward tilt, and that the Yoshi is still alive. Meanwhile, the top right, we see Mario already at 39, 62%, 16 to 196. As we're going to see Yoshi alive at 211 here on the top left corner of your screen. Back throw though, that is the dagger. Let's switch our audio to System 2 real quick of that quad box. So we have Nightmare versus C# right now. It's going to be Minecraft World 55. As, don't tell me that red box is still there. Okay, going to be, let's see. Okay, yeah, the red box is on the top right corner now. That's just to indicate where the audio is at this moment. So it's 55 to 30 right now. Is the audio working perfectly on the top right corner of the screen? Please tell me if it is or if it's not. I'm going to undock and redock my Switch real quick. So let's see. Undock, redock. Okay, so System 2 does sound good. That's good news at least. So we do need someone to join on System 3 real quick. Oh, here. Communication error. Did I get kicked out of the arena? Ah, you gotta be kidding me. That's right. Sorry, using wired connection. Okay, gotta remake a new arena real quick. So sorry about this. Alright, we're gonna make a new arena on the top left corner of the screen, so sorry about that. We're gonna just put that giant, we're gonna put turn System 1 off real quick until I get that fixed real quick, so we will be back in just a little minute or two. So battle arena, create arena. We're gonna create that arena on the top right corner, so gonna be bottom 1 leaves. That should be the SUAL rules. This is gonna be 1 a.m. B. Attempt 2 at 1 a.m. Password going to be 11 for anybody who does join for the actual tournament. Create arena. And that new arena ID for the top left corner, by the way, that is going to be, once it loads, L6HK7. Password 11 if you are trying to participate in this tournament. If you did sign up, all that. Nightmares Ridley. Going to take game 1 on the top right corner of your screen. I'm just going to load my King Deity real quick to that one real quick. Let me press those A buttons real quick. Alright, Bob, loading in on the top left corner of the screen just in case. So I think that's going to be that. So sorry about that. Smorchid leads the series 1-0, and both Smorchid and Mako Paco are back. Meanwhile, top right corner, Nightmare leads 1-0. Is anyone going to join Arena 3 on the bottom corner of the screen real quick? It's going to be, let's see. I face off against, oh, I probably had a bye in that first round. Game 2, starting on the top left corner, that's going to be Mako Paco. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, looks like the audio is a bit funky for me on my end. We see game 2 starting on top right corner. Let me see if this is going to work real quick. Unplug and replug. Game 2. Technical difficulties. This is SUAL 142 Technical Difficulties Edition. There we go. It sounds good. Or yes, no. Sounds good on my end now. Top right corner, I think. Let's see. The audio is on the top left now. Please tell me the audio on the top left sounds good or not. 121 to 34. And we see the Yoshi already KO'd. So Smorchid has a 1-stock lead already. Game 2 gonna start on the top right corner. And the arena on the bottom corner of your screen got shut down because 15 minutes, 0 inactivity. So we need to make a new arena for system number 3 real quick. We're going to make that real quick, so press that start button. Oh wait, no, we need a password real quick. Alright, game 2 on the top right corner. It's going to be on Battlefield real quick, so we're going to call this 3 a.m. real quick. So 3 a.m. For that bottom arena, by the way, please somebody join real quick. It's going to be 33 for the password on that bottom arena. Once again, the SUAL rule set, we had the opportunity to change that real quick from choose to random. Let me just update that real quick. Alright, so Macho Pacho versus Smorchid on the top left corner, 2 stocks each right now. On the top right, Nightmare versus C Sharp. Nightmare has a 1 stock lead. And bottom, brand new arena available for system number 3. As we see, Bunsui's Ice Climber's got a win over Beta Dude's Ridley on the rest of this tournament. There is more action going on, ladies and gentlemen, both on commentated streams and other streams as well. So the arenas have been updated. The arena ID for the bottom going to be HDLQX with a password of 33. I'm going to be waiting here with Bob to see who I will face for my first series. Will it be Staples, Smoke, Beta Dude, or Bunsui? Meanwhile, Mako Paco versus Smorchid going down to the last stock. It's going to be 11 to 32 right now on the top left corner of your screen. C Sharp, he is down to his last stock right now, so it's going to be 26 to 55 on the top left corner of your screen. 41 to 64, we see the forward tilt from the Ridley. 55 to 64, as we are going to see just the Ridley. 72 to 64, tries to go off stage, does not chase the Yoshi. Nightmare loses his first stock on the top right corner though. 91 to 73, Yoshi off stage against Smorchid Ridley. Going to be 107 to 98. 107 to 109, as we're going to see Macho Pacho. He is trying to force a game number 3 in this series. 126, and a side B right there from Smorchid. She is going to win that 2-0, and Nightmare on the top right corner, he's going to win that 2-0 as well. So Rupert and Execution, they are going to win their respective series in the respective pools. Pool B on the top left corner, Pool A on the top right, 2-0. So after a little bit of technical difficulties, we finally got some matches done with SUAL, all that. Alright, the bottom corner of your screen awaits an opponent either in Pool C or Pool D. So if anybody wants to join, come on in, come on down to the Price is Right. We'll see who wants to face who on which arena. So let's see. Anybody join top left, anybody join the top right, and who wants to face Bob on the bottom. So let's see. In the meantime, I'm going to use this time to make sure audio is good. Top left should be good. Is the top right audio good? Let me see. Let me... B-A... B... Tell me if that's good or not. I'm going to switch to the bottom real quick. Alright. B-A... B-A... Let me go to the arena info real quick. A... B... If the audio is good, please tell me real quick. Looks like Macho Pacho exited the, Mako Paco. I should not be butchering this either. I should know how to say his name. Mako Paco exited the arena on the top left corner, so we'll see who Smorchid will face up next. Nightmare C Sharp, they are waiting on the top right, and the SUALman, he's going to leave for now, so bye-bye SUALman. Hopefully we see him later in this tournament. Bottom screen has yet to see some game day action, so let's see. We'll see who's going to face who real quick. Let me go to Pool C real quick. That is my pool. Who wants to join my arena? It's, let's see. Let me type that in real quick. It's, this HDLQX with the password of that. Alright. So we are going to get an opponent showing up in the bottom arena soon. So let's put the audio on the bottom if it has not been already. Let's see. Gotta press that B button, then A button, then the B button and A button. Just make sure the audio is good. If the audio is good, please tell me real quick. Or just Orchid like the flower. Okay, that works too. Sounds good. Sounds good. No, I was talking about Mako Paco's name because I want to say I've been wanting to add like H's and all that. Like, no, there is no H. There is no H. Usually it's me with the H, but no H in this case. And I should know better. I literally have a giant H in my room, but I believe that is going to be Smoke joining the arena on the bottom, facing off against 1EM's. Oh, Orchid. Oh, my bad. Orchid, my bad. Yeah, that sounds much better now. Yeah, I am inventing H's where H's should not be sounded. Alright, bottom arena, that is going to be Bob versus Tasmanian for pool number C, and Bob going to get his first action in SUAL 142. Trying to drink this Dr. Pepper real quick. Game 1, Battlefield form. Bob, for those of you familiar in the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League, he spent his rookie season with Very Dog's team in the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League, but right now it's going to be 3-33 right now. Bob has one Amiibo tournament win under his belt, and that is the most recent win from 1AM. It's going to be 24. 42 to 40 right now. It's going to be 42 to 40. Thank you to Buffalo. My audio is good on system 3. Thank you. We see Bob trying to stall in the air for a little bit. 54 to 40 right now. We see that down tilt. After the down tilt, side B. That's going to be both the hammer and the Gordo hitting this Meta Knight, by the way. So Tasmanian taking damage against Bob. Going to be 65 to 81 right now as we see Bob back onto the stage. Tasmanian back onto the stage. This is Smoke's Meta Knight. Off smash, got spot dodge, but this up tilt out of the parry from the missed neutral B. 65 to 98. Up air right there. That's going to be the first stock with a star KO. So here comes Tasmanian once again because this is a 3-stock game. Yes, I remember how 3-stock games work. I am not Squad Strike brain rotted. 65 to 16, and Bob gets a forward smash right there. Immediately goes for the crouching. 74 to 40 right now. We see the neutral air as Bob gets hit by that forward air, and I think when he tries to recover, he is gonna fall short. So it's going to be 2 stocks each right now. 0 to 48 as we see the flurry from the Meta Knight. 11 to 48. Tries to go off stage against Bob, who's only at 11 right now. Both Amiibo come back safely onto the stage. Side B, that's going to be 26 to 48. We're still waiting to see who's going to face Orchid or Nightmare on those other 2 arenas on the top of your screen. So right now the only action going to be here on the bottom. 54 to 71. As we see Bob back onto the stage. Went a little high right there, but Tasmanian too far to possibly get some damage onto Bob in that scenario. So Bob goes unpunished. 71 to 84 as we see the Meta Knight. He's back onto the stage, but on that platform, forward air after dropping down. 89 to 84. We see forward air from the King Deity. 91 to 96. 2 stocks each. Side B. Bob, he will survive the side special for now, but he avoids the aerials from the Meta Knight, comes back onto the stage. 109 to 96. And now a forward tilt. The Meta Knight is off stage, gonna come high, and we see the up tilt. That is gonna be another star KO. So Bob is 1 KO away from taking game 1 of the series on the bottom of your screen. That is going to be Bob's first game of Pool C. Going to be 114 to 20 right now. It's going to be 114 to 20 as we are waiting. 124 to 32. We see the up air. Going to make this 124 to 46 as the Meta Knight back onto the stage. Goes high once again. The up tilt misses from Bob. 132 to 46 as we see the Meta Knight still trying to go for those neutral airs off stage. Gordo will miss. A little wide right. 132 to 56 it remains. Bob still has 1 stock remaining, even if he does get KO'd right here, and that's going to be a down smash. He's still alive at 155, but the forward air right there, this is going to be a last stock game in game number 1. 0 to 77 as that Gordo gonna miss, but the forward tilt again. Tasmanian still trying to come back onto the stage. That Gordo right there will miss wide right, and we see out of parry, forward throw, Bob. It's going to be 0 to 110. Forward smash misses there, but the up tilt will land. 1 more up tilt, and that should get the job done for Bob. He can land 1. 0 to 132. 4 to 134. And the up smash, Bob is going to take game number 1. Alright, so 1AM's King Deity, who's on the thumbnail, he's going to take game number 1. Let's head straight to game 2 on the bottom as we are trying to see who versus who. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You can't say those words. Those are sensitive. You cannot say those terms. It's going to be extremely sensitive to your audience. Wide right? Are you serious, man? Come on. Alright, so game 2, gonna be on Wily Castle. It's gonna be 0 to 0 right now. We're gonna see that forward tilt. After the forward tilt, forward smash gonna get interrupted right there. 21 to 13. We see the side B miss from the Meta Knight. Gets punished by a forward tilt. 21 to 25. Bob missed the dash attack. It's gonna be 31 to 37 as the Meta Knight racking up damage. We still await somebody to enter Pool B or Pool A on the top part of your screen. We have yet to see any Pool D action today, but Bob, he's gonna fall short, and the Meta Knight already has an early lead, 25 seconds in. So it's going to be 10 to 37. Flurry makes us 21 to 37. We see the side B, 21, 38, 37, 38 to 52. As up next, it's going to be a side B from the Meta Knight, not going to land, 38 to 64. Bob attempts a down special, does not land it. It's 38 to 81. As we see up tilt, do we see up air from Bob here? We will see a miss actually. Side B from the Meta Knight. 53 to 95. It's going to be a neutral air, but that just sends Bob back onto the stage. Down tilt. Not yet the first KO for Bob so far in this game, as we see forward tilt miss once more. 60, 75 to 109. Neutral air again. Bob is going to fall short. So Bob is already down 2 stocks in this game. Going to be 20 to 109 right now. Have to see the Meta Knight with the flurry, with the side B. 45 to 109. Forward air that sends Meta Knight back onto the stage before he can do any more offstage shenanigans. They are on the opposite sides of the stage. Meta Knight missing that side B. The neutral air not KOing quite yet. So it's going to be 45 to 101. 52 to 141 as we see forward air. 154. Can Bob avoid a 3-stock? Dash attack gonna miss right there. Side B getting shielded. Here comes a back throw. It's gonna be KO number 1 for Bob. We're still awaiting opponents on the top parts of the screen for Orchid and Nightmare. Gonna be 57 to 27 right now. We see that forward tilt. 57 to 58 right now as the Meta Knight taking some big damage against Bob. So it's gonna be side B right here. 74 to 58. The Meta Knight tries to go off stage, but gets hit by the up air. Gotta be 75 to 64. There is still 1 stock remaining for Meta Knight, even if he does get KO'd here. 83 to 88. So we're gonna see that side B miss. Bob with the up tilt. Do we see up air? We see dash attack. That's gonna miss, but forward tilt. Able to interrupt what would have been a side B. 93, 105 to 115. As we see the Meta Knight tries to go for forward air. That's gonna miss, but a flurry here. Bob off stage. The Meta Knight gets hit by the forward air. 115 to 128. Bob is gonna get hit by the side B right here. He is gonna survive. Even with the weird angle, never mind. So we are going to have a Game 3 on the bottom of the screen between 1AM and Smoke. So Tasmanian forces a Game 3, as look at that on the top right corner. That is going to be Obsessed, joining Pool A, and nope, he leaves. I think he joined the wrong arena. Let's see. Yeah, wait, no, Obsessed, that was the right arena. Nightmare was in there. Obsessed, come back. You were in the right place. Game 3 is going to get started right now as Obsessed just joined, immediately dipped. We'll see what happens if Obsessed does try to come back. The top right corner is going to be that System 1. Gonna get a sip of Dr. Pepper while Game 3 starts on Final Destination on the bottom of your screen. Alright, so it's going to be 0 to 51. Bob is already taking 51%, as we see the flurry right there. 0 to 62, 0 to 72. Could this possibly be a 0 to death from the Meta Knight? It is going to be a 0 to death. Bob will not come back to the stage, and he's still alive. He's going to fall short once again. And the Meta Knight, he took some offstage damage, but that is still technically a 0 to death from Tasmanian against Bob. So Bob, down 1 stock in Game 3 already. It's going to be 24 to 8 right now. We see up tilt again. We see Obsessed. Welcome back. He is back in the top right corner arena real quick. So it's going to be 24 to 55 right now. We see the forward air from the Meta Knight. It's going to be Purgy joining the top left corner of the screen. So we're about to get some action on those other stages right now. Bob will fall short once again, and he is down 2 stocks as Nightmare versus Obsessed is beginning on the top right of the corner. Since Game 3 is virtually a blowout, we're going to go to the top right corner. So Execution versus Quandale Dingle. Hello. So Game 1 starting on the top right corner of your screen as Smoke, most likely going to take that Game 3 on the bottom corner of your screen. 61 to 0 right now. And Nightmare already at 87%. Another up smash. Could this be a 0 to death on this screen? It's going to be out of parry. Forward tilt. We see the top right corner game starting. It's going to be 126 to 29 right now. And Nightmare misses the forward air right there. Quandale didn't come back to the stage. It's going to be Rupert versus Smax on the top left corner of your screen. So we have 3 games going on right now. The audio is going to be on that top right, ladies and gentlemen. 126 to 75 on the top right, and that's going to be Pergy, already at 57%. And again, North, he falls short in 10 seconds. So we have all sorts of action going on. That Mementos going to get a 3 stock on the bottom of your screen. GG's. Smoke's going to win that series 2-1. Obsessed at 111, as you see Nightmare trying to come back onto the stage. So let's have that bottom tournament real quick. This is a vanilla tournament, by the way, the Smash Ultimate Amiibo League. It's going to be 68 to 88 on the bottom left. Pergy trying to come back on. It's going to be 2 stocks each. No. It gave me... No, that was a fake virus screen. It gave me one of those fake antivirus ads just now on challenge.com. That's why I hate challenge.com. Loads all those fake ads. You've got to be kidding me. I got to reopen the bracket now. It started loading one of those fake Norton antivirus ads. I got fake antivirus. Okay, got to load the bracket real quick. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, where is that tournament info? Brackets. That is why I hate challenge.com, because just too many fake ads. SUALman, just the moment we start getting that triple box, I get hit with that Norton fake ad, and Ridley, he's gonna fall under the stage. So Nightmare's Ridley gonna fall under the stage because of Obsess special. Obsess takes game number 1 on the top right corner of your screen. On the top left, it's gonna be Smorchin versus Pergy. Let's switch audio over there real quick. So the audio being swapped over on system 1. This is Hello Bastion for game 1. The home stage of the Boston Brawlers gonna be 0 to 110. Let's see what happens. It's gonna be the dash attack from the Ridley. 0 to 145. Pergy comes back onto the stage. It's going to be down tilt. Do we see up air from Orchid? It's going to be game 2 starting on the top right corner of your screen now between Nightmare and Obsess. Side special. Not. Yes, it will get the job done. Alright, let's switch over to the top right corner of your screen as game number 2. Starting right now between Obsessed and Nightmare. Obsessed leads that game 1-0, and that's Ridley already dealing some damage. 59, 67, 89. We see a side B here. It's gonna miss. 89 to 30. Side B once more. 105 to 30. We see Obsessed trying to come back onto the stage, and he should be able to come back on. He's still trying to find his way back on as Nightmare at 69. Gonna be 106 to 69. We'll see whoever wants to join the bottom arena real quick for pool 3. It's going to be 128 to 86. Game 1 over there on the top left corner of your screen starting already. 0 to 26 between Smorchin and Perky as Obsessed loses his first stock. Nightmare at 101%. We'll see what this Ridley tries to do. It's going to be 9 to 101 as we're going to see the Ridley with that side B. We see a down tilt from Obsessed, and that's going to be forward air from the Ridley into the side B. 45 to 119. Obsessed trying to come back onto the stage at 58, and he is gonna fall short. So Nightmare, 1 stock away from forcing a game number 3 of that series. As in the top right corner, Orchid already has a 1 stock lead against Pergy. It's gonna be 146 to 23, 77 to 23. In fact, let's switch our audio over to the top left corner of your screen, as it's gonna be right now. 77 to 53. Nightmare loses his first stock right there, but Obsessed already at 70%. It's gonna be 98 to 80. Pergy comes back onto the stage, down a stock against this Ridley. That's gonna be a Dooryah right there. So 2 stocks each right now. Obsessed falls short. Nightmare will force that game number 3 at 69.6%. It's going to be Smorchin versus Perky here on the top left corner. We see Beta Dude joining the bottom right now. So Execution perfectly executes a game 2 to force a game number 3. So Beta Dude, welcome. How are you doing? Beta Dude, that's going to be the Ridley Amiibo facing off against Bob, who got that 3-game loss in the previous round. Game 3 starting in the top right corner. Pergy gonna fall short, so let's head straight to that top right corner. Alright. So how's everyone doing for game 3? We are gonna be back at Hello Bastion on the top right corner, the home stage of the Boston Brawlers. It's already 0 to 44. Down throw, forward air. We see the forward-tail miss from the Ganondorf, and on the bottom, Bob versus the Ridley. This is going to be Beta Dude's Ridley amiibo. His name is going to be Come Here Boy. So 29 to 0 right now. It's Obsessed already losing his first stock. 59 to 0 on the bottom. That's a Dooryah right there on the top right corner actually from Obsessed. So it's 2 stocks each right now. You see Pergy leading the arena right now. Forward air. Obsessed is going to fall short. So Obsessed is going to be down to his last stock. It's going to be 61-0 right now. Bob already taking significant damage on the bottom part of your screen. 60-70-12 right now. As that game on the bottom, Holy Wars N2, the general manager of Amiibo Engagers, joined the top left corner of your screen for Pool B. It's going to be 117-12 right now as Bob comes back onto the stage. That game on the bottom, by the way, that is taking place on Northern Cave regular form, the home stage of the Dynamic Divorce. So it's going to be 1 KO right there. Bob gets KO right now. We're going to see 31-93 on the top right corner of your screen. Obsessed. Nightmare down to the last stock, but Obsessed is going to fall short. Nightmare wins that series 2-1. Alright, back to the home stage of the Dynamic Divorce. Beta Dude falls short because of that Gordo. Top left, it's going to be Rumor versus Walmart. That is Holy Wars N2's Marth Amiibo, going to be on Yoshi's story as game 1. Starting on that corner in Pool B, we see Bob trying to come back onto the stage. He's going to fall short. He got footstool too, gets another opportunity, and he falls short again. So it's going to be 0-34, 0-50. Let me move my microphone real quick to bring it a little closer to the screen. Let's see who's going to be next on the top right corner, by the way. Nightmare won that series 2-1. Beta Dude falls short there. So it's going to be last stuck on the bottom part of your screen. As for that top left, 63-84 between S'more Kid and Holy Wars N2. That's going to be Rupert the Ridley against Walmart the Marth. Meanwhile, bottom corner of your screen, 60-23 right now. Side B, that's gonna barely miss Beta Dude wide right. I know that word triggers some of you, but guess what? This is the real world. We use words like wide right. It's gonna be 60-63 right now between Bob and the Ridley. SUALman is gonna join the top right corner. I think it's gonna be SUALman versus Obsessed right there. Gonna be 109. And Beta Dude takes game number 1 against 1AM on the bottom corner. Let's put that audio on the top left as we have Orchid versus Holy Wars N2. It's 2 stocks each right now. Side B, the Marth trying to come back onto the stage. Game 2 is going to be loading shortly on the bottom part of the screen as C Sharp. It's going to be Les Blues versus Quandale Dingle, teammates of the Boston Brawlers facing off against each other. Quandale Dingle, he spent his first 2 seasons with Edmonton. It's going to be 47-37 on the top left corner of the screen. So we're going to see top right. Yes, Quandale Dingle versus Les Blues. Boston Brawler teammates facing off against each other. S'more Kid almost got hit by that down air from the Marth. Game 2 on the bottom corner of your screen. That's going to be the Ridley versus the Bob. That is 1AM versus Beta Dude as Beta Dude. He leads that 1-0. And weird angle right there from the uppy recovery. Walmart not going to survive that. So that's going to be game number 1 right there on the top left corner of your screen. I probably should have saved the replay right there. We're going to have those Boston Brawler teammates on the top right corner of the screen. So it's going to be 52-60 right now between Quandale Dingle and Les Blues. On the bottom part of your screen, game 2 between Beta Dude and 1AM. That's going to be on Mementos regular form. The Omega form, for those of you familiar with the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, the Omega form gets used by Leah's team, Ottawa, for that league. They have not made it to the playoffs at all in their 2 years in this draft league. Gotta be 68-12 on the top right corner though. Final destination. Game 2 starting on the top left corner as we have full triple box action. 74-88. Les Blues down a stock right there. Smash. Quandale Dingle has a 2-stock lead. Let's put that audio. Where do you want to switch the audio to? I say we stay on the top right corner for now as down smash. That's not going to land for right now. We're to see 112-23 as Beta Dude. Still alive 122. Gordo barely misses a little to the right. And Obsessed loses his first stock on the top right corner. Meanwhile, the top left game, that's going to be Minecraft World. Beta Dude loses his first stock on the bottom, 58-99, as the Marth on the top left corner of your screen, trying to come back on. It is rumored that the Marth might be part of the Season 5 draft class in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. We'll need to see if those rumors are true or not. We're planning to do a mid to late December start for Season 5 of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. We had just finished that yesterday as Les Blues down 1-0 against Obsessed, who takes that first game. Those rumors are true. Okay, so Holy Wars N2, that Marth right there facing off against Ridley, gonna be in Season 5 of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. That is Holy Wars' Marth. In fact, let's put the audio on the top left. Holy Wars down a stock against this Ridley, Orchid. It's going to be 163 to 73. Game 2 on the top right corner between Boston Brawl teammates starting right there. It's going to be 172 to 74. Meanwhile, the bottom corner of your screen, let's actually switch the audio over there, as that is going to be the last stock between Beta Dude and Bob. So it's going to be 10 to 66. On Mementos, it's going to be 29, 28. We see the Ridley try to go for the forwarder side. King Deity try to go for forwarder. And neutral right there. Bob comes back to the stage. So does Beta Dude. It's going to be forward tilt. 28 to 85. It's going to be a spot dodge. Up tilt colliding. Going to be 28 to 99. But that forward air right there, I don't think Bob is going to make it back. He hits the forward air actually. And now he is back. That's a Dooryard right there from Obsessed on the top right corner of your screen. Beta Dude, bottom of your screen. 2-0 win against 1AM. Top right, top left corner. Let's head over there. Alright. So the top left of that travel box, it's 2 stocks right now between Orchid and Holy Wars. So let's see what happens next over there. GG's, by the way. GG's. I think I'm going to face off against Bunswee now. Actually, has Beta Dude and Bunswee faced off against each other yet? I'm going to take that as a yes. Bunswee, welcome to the bottom part of the screen. That's going to be pool number C. I don't think we're going to have pool D. C sharp. Down 2 stocks. 3 stocks to 1 on the top right corner of your screen. Bottom screen, Bob versus blue screen, as Bob is down 0-2 in this pool. Orchid gets killed right there with the back air from Holy Wars. So it's going to be down to the last stock on the top left corner of your screen as game 1, bottom of your screen between Bob and Bunswee. Starting right there. So Bob versus blue screen. Going to be 27 to 79. Bunswee has sent Amiibo to the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League in the past before. The Amiibo you probably recognize in the most, that's probably going to be Team D of the Dynamic Divorce. Usually used as a leadoff for the Piranha Plant. 27 to 118 on, 47 to 118 on the top right corner. 56. Can this Marth possibly force a game number 3 on this series right there? It's 56 to 141. C sharp. He's going to get 3 stocked by Obsessed. So that matchup between the Boston Brawler teammates is going to be a huge dominant win for Obsess's Ganondorf Quandale Dingle. Back to the top left corner. It's going to be 82 to 156 as we see back throw from the Ridley. 82 to 176. Forward air is going to miss, and neutral air, that's going to do it. A 2-0 sweep of Orchid over Holy Wars. So with all that said and done, let's head to the bottom of your screen as Bunswee, already down 1 stock against Bob. It's going to be 162 to 45. Bob doing a decent job at separating these ICs for now. It's going to be forward smash right there. That will get rid of Bob, who finally gets KO'd at 170 plus. So it's going to be 0. Out smash right there from Bob, attempting to do something. 19 to 52. Bob just stands there before the up smash. Up tilt is going to be, we see forward tilt now. Now we see the down tilt actually. It's 27 to 76. Did Bob just stand there for the last 3 seconds and do nothing? Did you see that? He will land this forward smash. It's a weird angle, and the Gordo is going to miss a little to the left. 70 to 116. Ice Climber shenanigans are weird. Like, he just stood there again. Bob does not know how to react when there are 2 opponents on the field. He will get rid of the Nana, so Popo is left remaining. So if this Popo goes off stage to the wrong angle, down smash, not able to KO Bob quite yet. He is going to fall, come back to the stage actually. It's going to be 130, 142 with that star KO. So Bob down to his last stock, and the Ice Climbers try to side B right there. Not a self-destruct yet. Gonna be 3 to 143. We see that forward tilt. It's gonna be the Ice Climbers. Gets hit perfectly by that Gordo. It's gonna come down to the last stock, 3-0. So Minecraft World does have a little bit of history as, oh, Bob already at 86%, 99, just up air juggling from these Ice Climbers, 106 to 0 right now. What we were going to mention real quick is that Minecraft World does have some history in the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. That is the main project I've been doing on the side. It's 139 to 28 right now, but Minecraft World did get used back in Season 1 of the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League by the boys. It was the Battlefield form. They went 1-15, worst record in franchise history. Actually, worst record ever to happen, but blue screen takes game 1 right there. The boys, they folded after that first season ended. So, blue screen up 1-0 against Bob. Game 2 gonna start right now on the bottom part of your screen. So let's see. Bob, he wants to avoid getting swept. He wants to avoid going 1-3. If he goes 0-3 here, there's a good chance he does not advance to the next stage.
3, 2, 1, go!
I'm sorry, Dr. Pepper is just that good. It's not even like refrigerated all the way. It's like somewhat warm. Like, I don't know how to describe the temperature. It's like not warm. It's not cold. It's more like lukewarm. I think that's the right term. It sounds like that. No, I think lukewarm sounds like warmer than it really is. It's like cool, not cold. Anyways, it's 29, 39 to 105 right now. It's going to be that there. Dubman's going to be joining on the top right. Okay, so, sorry, top left. Dubman's going to be joining against Orchid. So all of Orchid's games will be broadcasted on that top left corner. Going to be 63 to 135. And that's the first KO from Bunsby right there against Bob. That down B is going to hit the Nana. Povo gets hit by the out smash. Forward smash will miss both of them though. 83 to 20. Up B. Stars get a little bit of chip damage. Another up B from Bob. He has just been breaking when facing off these ice climbers, going for all sorts of weird, irrational decisions. Could it be because of desperation, because he is down right now? 103 to 43. 115 to 43 as we see Bob trying to go for that side B. I think it caught the Nana. The Nana got hit and Pobo could not recover. Either that or the Nana just did not position herself correctly. Weird scenario right there. It's 21 to 85. We see that Gordo once again does not land. 21, 31 to 109 as Bob hits the Nana. Nana should be able to come back onto the stage with the air dash. 31 to 126. We're going to see up next is going to be the forward air getting shielded. Up tilt from the ice climbers. Up air will miss, however. 46 to 144. Up tilt. Up air not going to land because of a slow fall down air. 58 to 156. Bob, his ability to use the Gordo is slightly shut down right now in this scenario. He could use one there, but that does not land nowhere close. 75 to 170. The ice climbers try to go for an up B, so they're not the only one. And Bob, he got that ice. He got the ice with the Gordo, deflected back to him. 75 to 198. Bob is still alive at 98, 205% now. So it's 89 to 205 as we're going to see Bob back onto the stage. Neutral air, got suppressed, and Dubman. Welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to Arena 1. That's going to be doing Pool B games. As for that top right corner, is anyone going to be joining that top right corner right now? We can do anybody, anyone, any pool. Pool D if we want. I don't think we've seen any Pool D action or maybe any of the remaining Pool C games. I think Soy Sauce, PGX, they're also in that pool. We have not seen them yet, but Bunsby, that's going to be the Popo, now Nana, both KO'd. It's going to come down to the last stock as Bob wants to force that game number 3. Meanwhile, the top left corner, that's going to be Rupert versus Bird. It's going to be the 4th series for Orchid, I believe, who is now 3-0 in this arena. It's going to be 21 to 144. And Nightmare is going to join the top right corner. It is going to be a different opponent, so we might see PGX or Soy Sauce joining this arena shortly. Hello, Dubman. How are you doing? 21 to 107. Oh dear. I think that might be my Switch acting up. No, okay. We're going to be on Mushroom Kingdom U on the top left corner. First time we see this stage today. It is big, it is huge, but it is one of the 4 pillars of SUAL. 0 to 64 right now. Bob, if you look at him on the bottom corner, he is still alive at 238. It's 51 to 238. Off smash, we're going to see down smash miss. Forward tilt. Meanwhile, on the other side, Nightmare still selecting Amiibo. 5870 on the top left corner. It's going to be 658 to 81. Bob, what can he do at 260% now? It's going to be 260, 280. Can Bob last at 300? He won't. Bunsby with the 2-0 sweep over 1AM. Bob is going to fall down to an 0-3 record. Alright, so let's head to the top left corner real quick. Top left is going to be Orchid versus Dubman as we have the Ridley at 138. In the lead right now against King Deity as Bunsby. Thank you for participating. Hello, Staples. How are you doing? You are my last match right now. I am trying to avoid going 0-4. You may join the arena now. As to that top right corner, I think we are waiting for either PGX or Soy Sauce. There's a chance they might be facing each other right now, so that could be the hold up right there on the top right for Pool A. But we are going to be facing Valley, the Yoshi. As for that top left corner, Dubman at 103% right now. That's going to be a little bit high. 15 to 117 as we see that up B not going to land. Dubman has sent to the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League before, by the way. Funshine to Banjo-Kazooie in Season 3 Chaos Corp. That was one of the Amiibo. Also the Little Mac, I believe, Yamcha. Spent last season with the Chaos Corp, but this season with Miami. Gotta be 31, 42 to 156. As we're gonna see up next, gonna be a back throw from the Ridley. 42 to 173, and that's a KO right there. All right. Okay, PGX is done with their set, so it is going to be Soy Sauce. Joining Soy Sauce is the general manager of Red Plus Blue and the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. They are joining the top right corner, so it's going to be 99 to 0 right now. Hello, Doc. How are you doing? It's been a while since I've seen you. How are you? We got that triple box up right now. It would have been a quad box, but System 4, it is, it's starting to act up. It's starting to show its age, because that's like the system I use for like everything. That's like my main primary Switch 1, but it might be time to like get that thing fixed up a little. We'll see. We'll see. I know back in February the fans started to act up a little like one moment, but then just started acting like regular. We'll see whether or not System 4 can work or not. So we are going to be short one Switch today. That plus I might give my sister one of these systems, all that, because I haven't really used the triple box as much, or even the quad box. So we might just do triple boxes for the rest of this entire season. Got to be 89 to 43 on the top of your screen, 89 to 56, 102 to 56. It's going to be 111 to 56 right now between the Ridley and the King Deity. We are waiting for Soy Sauce on the top right corner still, 111 to 73. Meanwhile, Bob is up 2 stocks against Valley on the bottom, so it's going to be 141 to 85. And Doveman going to take game 1 on the top left corner. Let's see the action on the bottom of your screen. That is going to be 1 AM versus Staples. Staples down to the last stock, trying to avoid getting 3 stocked here in this game 1. Bob trying to find his first win of this round robin pools, but Burb with a win on the top left corner. Orchid, we see Bob taking game 1 on the bottom part of your screen. That is a 3 stock at 169%. So on the top left, it's going to be Orchid, Doveman, game 2. Let's load the bottom real quick for game number 2. So we'll see which of these games wants to load next, and that's going to be the top left corner. Let me get the sip of Dr. Pepper real quick. Drink. We are not sponsored, by the way. It would be cool if we got sponsored by like Dr. Pepper or Mountain Dew one day, but that's going to be like 10 years down the road to get that sponsorship. The system is taking a little while to load. In fact, System 3, actually, both of them are loading at the same time right now. So, Game 2, we got Mushroom Kingdom on the bottom corner of your screen, ladies and gentlemen. So, it's going to be 30 to 118. The wide stage. We do SUAL the long way on the bottom corner of your screen. Alright. So on the top left, it's going to be 64 to 84. That Gordo is going to be stuck on the ledge. So Orchid taking that damage, and another Gordo still trying to find her way back onto the stage. It's 64 to 133. The Ridley still alive at 143 now after the 4 tilt. We're going to see up next is going to be just the 4 tilt once more. 64 to 155. Down smash. That's going to be the first kill right there from Dubman, and he takes an early lead. Meanwhile, Bob only at 30% against this Yoshi, getting that first kill right there. Now it's going to be 53 to 14. So let's see what happens next as we still await her Soy Sauce on that top right corner. Nightmare, thank you for waiting patiently. PGX is done with their sets, by the way. I don't know how many people are all watching at the same time, so come say hi if you are here, all that. Your choice, all that. But how is everyone doing today? 117 to 6-7. And Orchid at 6-7%. The King Deity will come back to the stage. No! He falls short. So we get a 6-7 KO right there. It's going to be, let's check that bottom of the screen real quick. 92 to 100 right now. Can Bob get the second KO right here against there? It's going to be 124 to 109. Meanwhile, 27 to 93 on the top left corner of your screen as Dubman taking some damage, some significant damage, 66 now against the Ridley. As for the bottom, Bob up 2 stocks again. And there we go. There she is. Soy Sauce. It's going to be the King Deity come back to the stage on the top left. So it's going to be the game on the top left is going to be the most important game right now in terms of how close it is. Nightmare versus Soy Sauce. If we look at their standings in that round robin pool, Nightmare is 3-0 in pool number A. Soy Sauce 2-1 with the Daisy. Y'all may get started right now on that top right corner. Meanwhile, that's going to be Dubman. He's going to survive the side B. So game 1, undefeated Nightmare versus Soy Sauce. Meanwhile, Dubman, he is going to fall short. As for that bottom corner of your screen, Bob is up 2 stocks to 1, and that's going to be 0 to 108. The top left corner, that's going to be game... Is this game 2 or game 3? I forgot, but it's going to be down to the last stock right now in this current game. It's going to be 0, 28 to 6 right now, and Bob, he gets a 2-0 sweep on the bottom part of your screen, so he's going to finish his pool with the 1-3 record. I don't think he is going to advance, however, because of the other Amiibo in there. We'll see, especially with that bad differential. I definitely think he's going to get last in that pool, but he at least walks out with a win. Meanwhile, top left corner of the screen is going to be 44 to 108, as we're going to see 57 to 108. By the way, GG's to everyone who played in Pool C and all these other pools. 76 to 108 on that top left corner of your screen. We're going to see 76 to 123. We have a back throw now. 91, 108, and that's a 4 there. Orchid going to take this game. Was that game 2 or was that game number 3? I don't remember. That was game 3. Okay, so Orchid wins this series 2-1. Right? Orchid wins this series 2-1, or are we going to game 3? Oh, we're going to game 3 now. Okay, so Orchid forces a game 3 on the top left corner. So, game 3, top left corner. Let's put that audio on the top right real quick as that game loads. We have undefeated Nightmare versus Soy Sauce. I'm going to get this sip of drink real quick. Drink water, or in my case, drink Dr. Pepper. It's going to be 117 to 47 right now on the bottom. 117 to 77 as we see Nightmare. 4 tilt right there. 117 to 88. 117 to 112. But the Daisy will survive the side special. It's 119 to 113. Meanwhile, top left corner. Game 3 between Orchid and Doveman starting right now. It's going to be 45, 61 to 0 right now. Is that another Gordo? That is going to be another Gordo, but it gets deflected. 61 to 21. As up next, we're going to see 71 to 41. As at the top right corner, Soy Sauce. When did they get down to the last stock? They're already at 70% on the last stock. 136 to 70 right now. Meanwhile, that's going to be down to the last stock now, but the Gordo stuck on the ledge on the top left corner of the screen. Orchid taking some damage, 132 to 49. As we see that Gordo, that is going to land, and the Ridley is going to be able to come back onto the stage, actually. So, down smash right there. Nightmare at 1.1 on the top right, and that is going to be game 1 taken with the up smash against Soy Sauce. So, Nightmare, 1 win away from going undefeated in Pool A. As for that top left corner, let's get through that real quick on the top right. 23 to 103 right now as Dubman still has all 3 stocks for now. Dash attack, trying to come back onto the stage with the right angle. He's going to get hit by the 4 there, and he is going to fall short. So 31 to 0 right now on the home stage of the Boston Brawlers. Hollow Bastion gonna make this 56, 24 to 31, 64 to 42 after the damage trade. Game 2 on the top right corner starting right now. Do we have any games left down to Pool C or Pool D on the bottom we can do? No, looks like Pool D is done. Looks like Dead Skulls is gonna win that pool with a 3-1 record on over there. Bun Sweet went undefeated, by the way, in this pool. As for this pool right here, Orchid Dubman, we forgot to mention, but both of these trainers are 3-0 entering this match right here, as Orchid at 2 stocks, Dubman down to his last stock, both games on Hollow Bastion. And now this is going to be last stock to see who goes undefeated out of Pool B on the top left corner. It's going to be, meanwhile, Nightmare takes the first stock on the top right corner of the screen, 2 kills away from going 4-0 in his respective pool. 37 to 82 right now on the top left corner of your screen. 50 to 82, 59 to 82, and that Gordo right there, Orchid, should be able to come back onto the stage. That's another Gordo, and she is gonna be able to fall. Nope, she's back onto the stage. It's gonna be 104 to 82. But a side B, and Doveman is going to win this pool with a 2-1 victory because of the Ridley side B. Burb hangs on when both were falling. That's why he is a burb. Alright, so only action remaining right now in these round robin pools. Gonna be 161 to 0 right now on the top right corner. So we see Nightmare up 2 stocks to 1. Still Hollow Bastion 171 to 22 as Soy Sauce's Daisy. We're gonna see 171 to 43. 4 there again. Daisy at 63, still trying to get back onto the stage. It's gonna be side B. Can Nightmare possibly get a 3 stock? He is at 190% on this first stock right now. It's 190 to 63 as C4 tilt, 74, 4 throw right here, 190 to 88. It will not be a 3 stock thanks to that star KO right there. So it's gonna be 0 to 88 right now. Nightmare, he's gonna go for the gets hit by the down smash, but the up smash right there, that is gonna make Nightmare undefeated in Pool B. Sorry, my apologies. Pool A. Alright, so I think that's it for those round robin pools. Let's see. There might be one game left between Staples and Smoke. I think that might be on the Staples channel. Staples sent me something. Oh, let me see real quick. If I leave impromptu, will you be able to run? Yes, I can run for Staples real quick. Let me get that over here on my main system real quick. Give me about 1 to 2 seconds. Let me see. Come over here. Yata-da. So, yeah, let me grab a hold of that real quick. Yes. I can get Valley just in case we need Valley. So, yata-da. Let me get Valley. This is Staples' Yoshi. Let me just call this A. Give it like 4 A's so it's on the top of my menu. Where the hell is my folder gonna be? There we go. There we go. This is it. This is that file we need. All right, then. Let's see. Bob is not advancing, so we can just overwrite Bob real quick on that bad boy. And Valley. All right, so we do got Valley available just in case we do need to run Valley for Staples because we can bin run a little bit. So, hopefully the next time, I'm going to just check some stuff regarding outside of SUAL. Let's see. So, since we have a little bit of time, let me talk about the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League for those of you who are not familiar with that real quick. Did I beat Staples 2-0? Yes, I beat Staples 2-0. That was a 2-0 sweep of Bob over Staples. First game was a 3-stock. The second game, Bob had 2 stocks remaining. It wasn't really close at all. And that was live on stream on the bottom part of the screen. Alright, so for those of you not familiar with some of the other projects I do, we have been running this thing called the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. Oh, that was the last match at pools? Let's go. Woohoo! It's only been 70 minutes, 1 hour on this live stream, and we are already done with those round robin pools. So let's go. 1 hour done with the first SUAL of Season 10. Let me get that celebration sip of drink real quick. Yay! Oh, Staples versus Smoke is the last set. Okay, Smoke. You may choose any arena to join. I will adapt based off your needs. So choose an arena. Will it be Arena 1? Actually, let's make it Arena 1 actually. Yeah, Arena 1. I can remove this. Let me remove this bad boy right here and let me add a little something real quick. Gonna be adding, let's see, I need that thing that says 1 AM. Let's make that blank. And let me add, let's see, I have it somewhere. Actually, let me copy it over real quick from here. So copy, we need that SUAL logo. And paste. There we go. We got that SUAL logo. So system 1 only. That's going to be not the full screen version, but we do got the bottom text scrolling, so the corner going to be slightly obstructed. Let me actually swap that over real quick over here on our full screen projector as well. All right. So we are going to wait. We're going to have the final match of these pools real quick. So let me bring in this real quick. Staples' Yoshi, Valley. Got to be the last amiibo just in case we need it. We're going to have that here as we await for Smoke. Let me make sure Smoke didn't accidentally join System 2 or System 3 real quick. Okay, we're good. More than likely, System 2 and System 3 arenas are probably going to shut down naturally, so we'll have to wait a little for that. This drink is really good. It's just Dr. Pepper, but honestly, room temperature Dr. Pepper with ice, it is amazing sometimes. Just try it out if you've never done that. Don't put refrigerated Dr. Pepper. No, room temperature Dr. Pepper. Let me get this one final sip. That's going to be the last sip of this drink to celebrate what should be the end of the round robin pools once we finish this last match between Staples and Smoke. Alright, so regarding one of the other projects I do, for those of you who are not familiar, we just finished Season number 4 of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. That is a 5 versus 5 Squad Strike format where we took a bunch of amiibo, threw them into a draft pool, and we selected a bunch of amiibo based off of that. In Season 1, we had 8 amiibo to our rosters, but you could only use 5 at a time because of the limitations. It was, at the time, A+ and below. That is B+ and below on the current tier list because I know we had that whole shift, all that. So that's like King Deity and below right now. Let's see, we just opened the draft pool for Season 5 today, and if you are interested in getting an expansion franchise, we do have slots available for expansion franchises. We had 26 teams last season. We're willing to expand up to 30, 32-ish. So if you want to join shortly, join soon. We're aiming for a mid to late December start, most likely, so during the peak of the holiday season. I know some people, they might be celebrating Christmas, whatnot, all the other holidays that we got during that time. The finals this season was Your Worst Nightmare, Nightmare's team, versus the Novas, which was Panger's team. Panger's team, the Novas, won that series 4-2. That's why you've been seeing that on the bottom. So, we're going to take a little second real quick. Congratulations to the Novas, your Season 4 champion of the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. Their roster consisted of Cicadas, Zelda, Diabells. The rest of the roster was also, let's see. There was Eon 2's Valorex Link, Panger's Dr. Mario, it's him. Mario Dude's Byleth A+ to me. Oh, it never got reported. We're actually done with pools. Yay, let's go. Then the Novas. They kind of had a whole 6-man thing. The 5th man slot, it was alternating between Duke Fizzle's King Deity Zillihu and Joe's Ryu Talkus Cheap, who was a rookie this season. But with the power of those 6 men, the Novas, they were able to win their first championship in franchise history. We have not had repeat final winners yet. Let's see, the champions so far. Season 1, it was the Dynamic Duo. That was a team managed by Joe and NetEasy. In Season 2, though, NetEasy split off from the team, created a brand new team of their own, and they won the championship with their very own team, No Custody. Both of those wins, by the way, they were against the Ditto Burritos, which is Crunchy's team in the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League, the Season 3 finals. With 3 rounds remaining to the regular season, Joe Kaya's team Edmonton needed to win out in order to get a chance into making it to the playoffs. They beat Toronto in the last game of the regular season to get the number 7 seed. They upset the Swarm, the number 2 seed, in the first round of the playoffs. They sweep the Novas in the second round of the playoffs, and in the finals, No Custody is back for their second consecutive final, but Edmonton upsets them with a sweep. It was just Edmonton getting hot at the right time for Joe Kaya to win the Season 3 championship, and most recently, we already mentioned, Your Worst Nightmare. They faced the Novas. The Novas, of course, they won the championship. Alright. We do award things like MVP, all that, but let's see those match notifications real quick. Alright, so looks like our final bracket, we're going to have 12 Amiibo advancing, so it looks like it's going to be with first round buys, Nightmare's Ridley, Bunsui's Ice Climbers, Dubman's King Deity, and Dead Skulls' Me Brawler. Those were the Amiibo who advanced with those first round buys in this double elimination bracket. Then, for the Amiibo who did advance but did not get a buy, we're going to see Orchid Ridley versus Beta Dude Ridley, DeBuffalo Olimar versus Obsessed Ganondorf, Soy Sauce's Daisy versus Loving Stew Zelda, and then Soy Sauce's Yoshi versus AMJP93's Ganondorf. So, let's head back to the triple box, folks. Welcome back, and... Huh? Oh, wait, my bad. This is the wrong triple box. My apologies. This is the correct triple box. Alright, so as you can see, let me switch this over real quick so I can see who's there. I think that's going to be Soy Sauce on the top right corner. So let's see. Alright, so... Oh, wait. Let me get out here real quick. Wait, DeBuffalo. Wait. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I have Staples' Yoshi. Here, let me load Staples' Yoshi on whichever one I need real quick. So I'm going to put it on System 3 for now. Yeah, so we're going to have DeBuffalo versus Obsessed on System 1, most likely. System 2, that looks like Soy Sauce versus Loving Stew. The winner of that's going to face Dubman. And on System 3, let's see. Just going to spectate here for now. Soy Sauce, Loving Stew, give me... Actually, we can start Game 1 right now, so let's go. Game 1, top right corner. Let's load. Soy Sauce versus Loving Stew. So, Ellen Joe versus Gwendolyn for Game 1 on the Omega form. Actually, this is just Final Destination straight up. So 0 to 15 right now. We're going to see a forward smash into forward air. The forward air misses. 7 to 47 right now. As we're going to see up next, going to be a side B. Gets interrupted by a forward tilt from the Zelda. Neutral air. Going to make this 27. 51 to 47 now because of the Zelda forward smash. 51 to 55. These two Amiibo so far have been back and forth in terms of damage. 6-7 for Ellen Joe. Is it going to be 6-7 to 72? Obsessed joins the top left arena as he will face the Buffalo's Olimar. We saw Quando Dingle with that dominant win over Les Blues. So Ellen Joe with a 6-7 KO. So it's going to be 89-0. We're going to see the Buffalo, Obsess, getting started on the top left corner of your screen. As for the bottom, not sure who we're going to have in the bottom quite yet, and we're going to have to make a new arena. Alright, so for the third time this season, we're going to make a new arena real quick. So this is going to be 3 a.m. Meanwhile, top right corner, that's going to be 0 to 48 right now. Password is 33 once more. We'll get that ID real quick whenever that is ready. Small battlefield on the top left corner. It's going to be, that is the home stage of the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts in the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League, by the way. 30 to 91 right now, as we're going to see on the top left corner. The ID is CLCRB, password 33 for whoever does face off against each other on the bottom right. And Obsessed with the up tilt against the Buffalo's Olimar. That's going to be his first KO of that match right there. Meanwhile, Loving Stew down to the last stock against Ellen Joe. So it's going to be 65, down throw, into the back air. It's going to be down to the last stock each right now. 0 to 8 between Ellen Joe and Gwendolyn. As to that top left corner, to Buffalo, 74% right now, throwing the Pikmin to come back on, but Obsessed with the down air. What's up, guys? My name is Quando Dingle. I get that down on the Buffalo. Now I'm up 2-1 in game 1 of this series. Got to be 0 to 45 right now. Forward tilt, gotta make this 14 to 45. As up next, we're gonna see the Olimar side B get some damage over there. Top right corner, Ellen Joe has this Zelda at 96%. She was able to recatch her Turlip. Gotta be 19 to 129. As we see up smash, that's gonna miss, but the dash attacks, they collide. 35 to 147. Ellen Joe tries to get the neutral air. Down smash right there. That's gonna be game number 1 for Soy Sauce. Then, on the top left corner, let's look at that top left corner real quick, as this is going to be last stock between the Buffalo and Obsessed in game 1. So Ellen Joe, 1 game away from facing off against Doveman's King Deity. Meanwhile, the Buffalo with a downer of his own, taking game number 1 against Obsessed scanner Quando Dingle. So meh takes turns with Quando Dingle to destroy each other as the Buffalo takes game 1 of that series. So the Buffalo, if he can take game 2 or game 3, he will face off against Bunswee's Ice Climbers. So let's see. Top right corner, that's going to be the home stage of the Boston Brawlers, Bastion. We have the audio there right now, 0 to 22. Meanwhile, Perky, they're going to be joining that bottom left corner right there. So let's see. I don't know who Perky is representing in that tournament real quick. I think they might have been representing for someone else running all that, because you can run the tournament for somebody else. Let's see. Perky, is that going to be for MJP? Let me see. Yes, so nice of these Squad Track Amiibo Draft League teams to use their arenas for SUAL. Honestly, you know what? It would be... Okay, SUALman, I got a random... Oh! The Buffalo with a 0 to death. I just noticed that right now. We have the 0 to death on Mushroom Kingdom U on the top left corner of the screen. So the Buffalo, after the down air, he gets 0 to death. Okay, so what's the deal at the bottom? Is it going to be Pergy versus Staples on the bottom? I can run for Staples real quick. Yeah, MJP Gandorf. That's going to be Smack, I think, right? I think that's going to be it for the bottom. So, yeah, looks like Gandorf. Yeah, that's the only Gandorf left, so all right. We got triple action going on right now. So it's going to be 0 to 73 right now. And the Buffalo with another down air. Obsessed. He's going to fall short. And the Buffalo is 1 stock away from advancing to the next round to face off against Bunswee. Then, let's see, the top right corner. Meanwhile, it's lagging on the top left corner of the screen. The hype is so real from the Buffalo that it is breaking the actual shape and void, time and space itself. Top right corner, though, it's going to be 122 to 37. Both games on the top right and the bottom are going to be on Bastion. That's going to be Staples, the Yoshi, with a KO onto the Ganondorf immediately. So it's going to be Staples up right there. Meanwhile, 123 to 72 between Ellen Joe and Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn coming back onto the stage. And down there right there, that's going to get rid of Ellen Joe. Gwendolyn, 1 stock away from forcing in game number 3. Meanwhile, the Buffalo gets KO right there with the down smash, but Obsessed at 136% right now. We're going to see an up smash from the purple Pikmin, 158%. Obsessed is still alive for now. Ellen Joe, it's going to see, nope. Oh dear. That is awkward. So, the Buffalo is going to take game 2 on the top left corner. We see Loving Stew taking game 2 on the top right. And we see Adoria on the bottom of the screen. System 3. Going down to the last stock of game 1 over there. Alright, so the Buffalo gets a 2-0 series win over Obsessed. So the Buffalo versus Bunsweet gonna be coming up next. We see Obsessed. Thank you. We gotta see MJP Ganondorf. That's gonna be taking game 1. Do you want the Buffalo to just join? Yes. Bunsweet? Yes, that can work out. Game 2. Let's go to the top right corner real quick of that quad box. Well, it's a triple box right now. A slightly reduced version of the triple box. Alright. So, Hollow Bastion once more between Loving Stew and Soy Sauce. Oh yeah, sorry, my fault. I forgot to press those A buttons real quick. Game 2, going to be starting the bottom as well, as we're going to see 16-0 right now. Game 2 on the bottom of your screen. Alright. We have MJP93's Ganondorf leading that series 1-0 over Staples. Winner is going to face Dead Skull's Me Brawler. Alright, so Ellen Joe with that down smash. We can see no forward air there. Hollow Bastion once again on the bottom of your screen. So we have back to back Hollow Bastions on the right and the bottom. 0 to 77 right now as 3 a.m. The Staples already taking big damage right there. Ellen Joe gets KO on the top right. Bunsweet joining the arena on the top left corner. Where do you get that round 2 match starting so soon? So, let's see. Loving Stew, 12 to 64, down in stock right there. We're going to see game 1 starting in the top left corner so shortly. So let's see. Will we get the triple Hollow Bastion? Yes or no? We do not get a triple. It's going to be Yoshi's Story. That's the melee one. And Ellen Joe, it's up 2 stocks to 1 over Gwendolyn. We see Staples. It's going to make this 2 stocks each on the bottom of your screen. So let's see. Soy Sauce will survive the forward smash for now. It's going to be 0 to 117. Up tilt into no up air from the Zelda. Forward smash there. That's going to be the first KO. So it's going to be, let's see. 79-29 on the top left corner of your screen. The Buffalo trying to come back onto... I don't know what just happened there. He straight up did not use an up special. This Ice Climber straight up broke the Olimar's ability to recover, and he just didn't. So it's going to be 7 to 53 right now in the top left corner. Meanwhile, Loving Stew at 103%. Perky going to force that bottom on the bottom screen. Going to force this last stock game once again. Another Doria lands, and that up smash. Staples at 65% right now. We're going to see 11 to 80 on the top left. It's going to be 121 to 83 on the top right. And now it's going to be 64 to 73. And Staples is going to force a game 3. Soy Sauce going to win the series 2 to 1. And now we see the Buffalo versus Bunsweet. That's going to be the only series active right now. We're going to see Staples forcing that game 3 at the bottom. So let's switch to that real quick. But Ellen Joe advancing to the next round. We're going to see Soy Sauce's Daisy against Dubman's King Deity, most likely on that top right corner. Alright. I think I have like half a sip left. Thank you, Loving Stew. We're going to see Loving Stew in the loser side of the bracket for now. So it's going to be 64 to 10. Meanwhile, that is 3 Hollow Bastion games in a row on the bottom of the screen. So it's going to be 30 to 0 right now. 56 to 0 as this Ganondorf already has 86 onto the Yoshi. And another Doria. That's a 0 to death. So AMJP93's Ganondorf already with that 0 to death. Staples trying to fight back. We're going to see the Buffalo down to the last stock in game 1 in the top left corner. So it's going to be 0 to 31 over there. What we see out of parry, it's going to be dash attack into the up air. 58 to 74. Up next, we see another Doria. Perky. 2 KOs in the span of 35 seconds. So Staples is down massively. If they want to avoid falling into the loser's bracket, neutral air, that sends Ganondorf back in the correct direction though. 44 to 93 on the top left corner of the screen between the Buffalo and Bunsweet. The Buffalo down to stock, needs to get that KO soon. So we're going to see, it's going to be Meh versus blue screen. We see the up smash. After the up smash, we're going to wait for another up smash. No, forward air from the Ice Climbers. 60 to 132. Meanwhile, Pergy is at 2 stocks right now. He is running the bin for MJP. It's going to be 99 to 0 right now. But Yoshi at 118%. It is just a matter of when this Yoshi will get knocked out. And by what? 142 to 32. Meanwhile, top left corner, we're going to see the forward smash right there. 79 to 0 right now. So it's going to be, let's see, the Ice Climbers going for the up airs. A 99 to 110 right now. It's going to be, we see the up smash. And that's going to be Bunsui with a 1-0 win against... Oh, wait, Pergy isn't running for MJP. They're the same person. Oh. Really? I thought they were separate people this whole time. Pergy, MJP, I am so sorry. I thought y'all were separate people this whole time. But they are going to win that series 2-1 against STAGELIST Yoshi, who does force the series into the last stock. So, top left corner going to be the only action right now. So, we'll see what happens. Somebody ping me all that. Okay, you just put MJP. I thought Pergy was running for somebody because I know I'm running for Staples right now. All right. Looks like this is going to be the only system with action right now. So, let's head to a system 1 only. Alright, this is game number 2 between Bunsui and DeBuffalo, as this is going to be 11 to 15 right now. 30 to 15, it's going to be, we're waiting for the up throw. After the up throw, it's going to be 48 to 15. It's going to be, we see 53 to 23 right now. Afterwards, it's going to be 65 to 23, 65 to 43 is up next. The Olimar dealing some damage, 76 to 43. We're going to wait for the Ice Climbers with the down smash. It's going to be 76 to 58. We are waiting for... Oh, okay. Nana is still alive for now. I was like, she was taking forever to come all the way back down. All right. 109 to 58. We're going to see up next going to be just the down air. 109 to 73. And that's going to be up smash right there. 109 to 93. Back air. 121 to 93. As up next is going to be just the... We're waiting for the next big thing. It's going to be 121 to 102. A bit of stalling right here. But DeBuffalo with the forward throw. That's going to get rid of the Ice Climbers. 0 to 102. DeBuffalo with the stock lead for now. So it's going to be... Yes, the other sets ended already. So right now we just have a single box right now. I do have my second monitor that is able to see whether or not somebody just joined those other arenas real quick so we can activate the turbo box. So yes. Yeah, you can join the Arena 3 match for y'all versus Pergy, your choice. Arena 2, Arena 3. Soy Sauce's opponent is Doveman. So if Doveman, you would like to join the arena on the top right corner, that is Arena 2. That's the BGD9W. The scores, let's see, Staples, let's see, Perky had a 2-1 victory over Staples, and on the top right, Soy Sauce had a 2-1 victory over Loving Stew. So both of those series were 2-1. This game right here, the only game we have right now, this is game 2 between DeBuffalo and Bunsui. DeBuffalo, was it? Let's see. Was DeBuffalo versus Obsessed game 2 or game 3? Was it 2-0 or 2-1? Not sure, but it's going to be Bunsui down to the last stock right now. Going to be 0 to 30 right now. 12 to 30. It's going to be, it was 2-0. Okay, sounds good, sounds good. Okay, you saw Obsessed Buffalo. No worries, no worries. All right. So, we will get back to the turbo box shortly whenever we do get those next matches available of the round 2 match. This is the round 2 match right here. And we see DeBuffalo down to the last stock 2. DeBuffalo, he wants to force a game number 3 against Bunsui, but he has been splitting these Ice Climbers so far. Gotta be 103 to 0 right now. We see the give attack, making this 103 to 17. And then we're gonna see the Olimar with his projectiles. Down air, it's gonna be another down air. 111, 120 to 56. We see a back throw. After the back throw, it's gonna be just the Olimar. Another back throw, and it's gonna be 147 to 57. The Ices come back onto the stage. We're waiting for the down air. After the down air, it's gonna be forward smash missing from the Olimar. 147 to 87. Down air right here, 157 to 87. Up next, the Olimar. He is going to not get the KO quite yet. Instead, rack up some damage with that white Pikmin. Off smash gonna miss. It's 173 to 107. As we see, that's gonna be the Olimar with the forward smash, and we will have a game 3 of this series. All right. So, DeBuffalo versus Bunsui is going to game 3. Let's click that real quick. All right. Looks like we do have somebody joining on the bottom corner, so we're going to go back into that triple box real quick. So, welcome back to the triple box. How's everybody doing? Yeah, looks like Pergy versus Dead Skull gonna start on the bottom corner real quick, and we have Dubman joining on the top right. So triple box action coming real soon, folks. Gonna be 0-0 right now, and we have a Mushroom Kingdom U Game 3 here, folks. Gotta be 0-27, 0-36, as Bunswee already taking 36%, 49%. Keep in mind, only the Popo damage is being dealt, because I did see Nana take some solo damage herself. 16-50. Game 1 on the bottom corner. That's going to get started right now. Top right corner, that is also getting started in just a little bit. Y'all may begin with that over there. 16-91. 16-110. Game number 1. Top right starting as well. So this is going to be some very fun matches. We have double Mushroom Kingdom U. Could it become triple? DeBuffalo getting that first KO in the top left corner of your screen. And will we see a triple Mushroom Kingdom? Let's see. As at top right, it's taking a little while to load. 16 each right now, but DeBuffalo with a 1 stock lead. Meanwhile, Osmite right there. This is the first time we see this Mii Brawler, by the way. 1 Pool D. We will not see triple Mushroom. Instead, it's going to be Final Destination on the top right between Ellen, Joe, and Burb. Going to be 56-33 in the top right corner. It's going to be... Oh, no! Soy Sauce is going to suffer to 0 to death. So, Soy Sauce suffers a 0 death on the top right corner of the screen. Meanwhile, on the bottom of your screen, it's going to be 2 stocks each between Xander and Perky right now. Xander, that's going to be Dead Skulls. Meanwhile, on the top left corner of your screen, 89, 97 to 77 as the Buffalo still has that commanding 1 stock lead. And now the Ice Climbers, they're going to fall short. So it's going to be 2 stocks, 3 stocks to 1. King Didi on the top left corner, by the way, he is not going to fall short yet. He is now going to be knocked off stage. More offstage shenanigans, and now he falls short. Meanwhile, Pergy, that's going to be the bottom of the screen, down to the last stock right now in game 1. Keep in mind, bottom, that is game 1. Right, that is game 1. Left, that is game 3. DeBuffalo with a commanding 1 stock lead. It's going to be 51, 57, 75 to 63, but that 1 stock lead for DeBuffalo, it has been back and forth ever since DeBuffalo got that 1 stock lead, but you can't play back and forth when you are behind. Meanwhile, Dead Skulls takes game number 1 on the bottom half of your screen, so a 1-0 lead for Dead Skulls right there. We're going to see on the left, it's going to be DeBuffalo, the up smash right there, and DeBuffalo, he's going to win that series 2-1. So, let's put that audio on the top right corner of your screen real quick. Gotta be Soy Sauce versus Dubman. Soy Sauce down to the last stock right now with Ellen Joe. Got 0 to deathed earlier in this game. Gotta be 41 to 30 right now. So we're gonna see game 2 starting on the bottom real shortly between Dead Skulls and Pergy. Alright, so that battle is about to start. So let me look at the live bracket real quick to see exactly where we are right now. Let me go into that final stage real quick. Gotta refresh this bad boy. Yoshi Story. Gotta be the stage for game 2. Alright. So let's see. DeBuffalo. We're gonna see Dubman take game 1 against Soy Sauce. So let's see. Winner of Dubman Soy Sauce and winner of Dead Skull MJP3, that's Pergy by the way, will face each other. Meanwhile, we have a Ridley Ditto off screen between Nightmare and Beta Dude. The winner of that is gonna face DeBuffalo's Olimar. Alright, so we'll go to game 2 real quick of that Xander versus Pergy set real quick. It's going to be 72 to 79. As up next, it's going to be a neutral special right here. Pergy, still 3 stocks each right now. Do you want me to stay for the Ridley? You can if you want, but let's see. We're going to see Loving Stew joining that top left arena right quick. So Loving Stew, who is their opponent in that round? It's going to be, I think we're going to see Bunsweet Loving Stew real quick. So let's have yeah, DeBuffalo, you can just spectate real quick. I think the limit's like 8 or something like that. So go ahead, still spectate if you want. We're going to see Loving Stew versus Bunsweet. That is a loser's match on the top left corner of the screen. So, DeBuffalo, welcome to the sidelines. How are you doing? Unfortunately, I don't have that guest microphone, guest speaker right there. Maybe one day if there's like an off collab in the Amiibo scene, but for now, something like that. One thing I do want to do in the future in the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League is like do guest commentators, but that might be like a future thing. Maybe I'll have to experiment with it first in the off season. But for now, the bottom of your screen, most important action right there. 56 to 110. Meanwhile, Ellen Joe has Dubman at 123, and he's gonna come back to the stage at 130. Could we see possibly an early KO right here from the Princess Daisy? It's gonna be 69 to 119 on the bottom of your screen right now between Xander and Pergy. Meanwhile, Dubman loses his first stock right there. So Dead Skulls Mii Brawler, neutral B right here. He is gonna be, actually, who took game 1 again? I forgot who took game 1. That was Pergy who took, sorry. No, it was Dead Skulls took game 1, right? So Dead Skulls up 1-0. 110 to 17 right now. 110 to 25 as we're going to see Ellen Joe at 118 against Dumbin at 34. Side B, that's got Perky at 47 right there. As you see, forward smash from the Ganondorf getting parried, so that Doria not quite yet. 123 to 56. That Doria is going to KO, make this the last stock. Meanwhile, top left corner screen, we are waiting for Bunsweet to join the arena real quick so we can have Loving Steel versus Bunsweet in the loser side of things. 99 to 147 on the top right, and there is Bunsweet. Welcome back. How are you doing? That Doria's gonna land onto Dead Skulls right there, into a side B, into a down tilt, Dead Skulls, and that's a 0 to death right there from Perky. I think we're going to game 3 in that series because I think we saw, let's see, yeah, I think we're going to game 3 over there because I think we saw the Mii Brawler take game 1, but that is worthy of a replay. That might be the moment of the stream. Meanwhile, that's going to be losers starting on the top left corner of your screen between Loving Stew and Bunsweet. We're going to be on small battlefield over there, the home stage of the Fantasy Fee enthusiasts. We're going to put the audio to the top right corner. All right. You're right. Unless someone left ring top person on the left side is going to win that game. I forget. We're doing arena now. All right. Meanwhile, Dubman down to their last stock right now at 97% against Ellen Joe, who is at 120. That is Soy Sauce's Daisy. 112 to 120. Can Soy Sauce force a game number 3 of this current series? It's going to be 103 to 79, 110 to 99 on the top left corner of the screen, though. We're going to wait. 116 to 99. Up next is going to be 117 to 99. 124 to 99. It's going to be Soy Sauce, top right corner, forces that game number 3. So let's go to the bottom. Game 3, that's going to be Perky versus Dead Skulls. We are on Battlefield, by the way, regular Battlefield. That stage got used by Very Dog's team back in Season 1 because they forgot to use a home stage. It was also the site of the first ever All-Star game. 2 stocks each now after the down special. Gonna be 0 to 42 as we're gonna see 17 to 42. Forward smash getting shielded. That one's gonna land this time. Meanwhile, 2 stocks each on the top left corner of the screen. Game 3 will be starting shortly between Soy Sauce and Dubman on the top right corner. I think Nightmare vs. Beta Dude is still going on right now. Let's see if we have a series update on that real quick. It might be in game 3 right now. We'll see. Does anyone know what the score is on that game right now? 135 to 42 on the, sorry, the 48 on the bottom. But that screen KO, that's gonna put Perky down to his last stock. And we see up smash, that's gonna miss right there. And another up smash, Xander gonna survive that right now. That is Dead Skulls, by the way. 0, 10 to 103. But side B gonna make that 33 to 103. It's gonna be Yoshi Story Melee on the top right corner of your screen. So, left corner, Bunsweet, last stock against Loving Stew. Now it's gonna be last stock each. Right corner, Soy Sauce versus Dubman. Game 3. Winner's gonna advance to face off against the winner of the bottom game. So multiple game 3s to see who faces who, and Perky. He will force this to the last stock. 90, 0 right now. It's gonna be a forward tilt. After the forward tilt, it's gonna be Doria getting interrupted, and that side B not able to KO from Dead Skulls. He is one good hit away. Gotta be 118 to 67% right now. So can Dead Skulls advance to the winners semifinals? He will not advance to winners final with the 6-7. Instead, it's gonna be a regular side B. Loving Stew gonna take game 1 on the left corner, bottom corner. That's gonna be Dead Skulls winning 2 to 1. So the only action right now gonna be on the right. So Dead Skulls advances to winners finals. Meanwhile, we do have an update. Nightmare has won 2-0 over Beta Dude. They're gonna face off against the Buffalo in winners finals. So Soy Sauce down a stock on the top right corner. It's gonna be y'all gonna join the bottom. Okay, sounds good. Alright, so the Buffalo gonna join that bottom arena real quick. Gonna be facing off against Nightmare. It's gonna be winners finals on the bottom of the screen. Does Staples Yoshi have to be on stream? Oh yeah, you're right. I have Staples Yoshi and I'm running the Staples Yoshi. So yeah, let's put Staples Yoshi on the bottom first. Actually, we're gonna save winners finals for a little bit because we still gotta do a whole bunch of losers. So the Buffalo, Nightmare, y'all can hold for a little bit. We won't do y'all immediately right now. We're gonna prioritize Beta Dude versus Staples on the bottom of the arena right now. Let's see. Yeah, we'll save those winners finals for just a little bit right now. In the meantime, it's gonna be 72 to 47. On the top left corner of your screen. I'm gonna need some water as soon as these current games end, by the way. So let's see. We're going to see 78 to 66, 93 to 66. Yeah, winner semis. My apologies. Yeah, you're right. This is winner semifinals, not winners finals. My apologies. My apologies. So I was thinking conference finals. I'm dumb. I'm stupid. Whoops. Chat, I forgot this double elimination bracket was double elimination, not single elimination, despite the fact I've been saying it's double elimination. It literally says it right there on the bottom. Double elimination. The Novas. Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League champions. Anyways, Loving Stu at 118 on the left corner, right corner. That's going to be Dubman winning that series 2-1. Okay, so 1 a.m. is going to be on the top left, 2 a.m. on the top right, 3 a.m. on the bottom. So join the 3 a.m. arena. That's going to be the bottom. As we're going to need, yeah, Beta Dude versus Staples. We do have a vacancy on the top right corner if we're going to get one of those losers matches getting started right there. I say we do Soy Sauce versus Obsessed on that right corner right there. So Obsessed, if you are waiting to join an arena, do that real quick. All right. Beta Dude, welcome. How you doing? Let's join in real quick. So the bottom is going to be Staples versus Beta Dude getting started right there. So let's go to that top left corner as we're going to see Loving Stu up one stock against Bunswee. Let's see, I think they took game number 1 of the first series. Going to be 102 to 27 right there. We're going to wait and see as it's going to be, let's see, top right arena got vacated by, Soy Sauce. We still need you. No, it was a 2-1 for, trying to think. It was a, no, I forgot. Dubman won that series. Yeah, it was a 2-1 for Dubman. Alright, so 150, 158 to 75. Loving Stu down to our last stock right now. It's going to be 0 to 75, and it's going to see just the force match miss from the Zelda. Going to be up air right there, and it's going to be that. Who was on the top right? That was Soy Sauce versus Soy Sauce versus Dubman. I say we do Soy Sauce versus Obsessed on the top right. We're going to just finish this losers real quick. Bomb your screen. Let's go to the bottom right now. Oh, who's on the top right now? Nobody right now. We can put anybody we want on there. Soy and Obsessed can be offline. Okay, sounds good. Soy Sauce versus Obsessed is going to be off stream. Looks like Perky versus Orchid start right now. So I say we do one of those two winner semifinal sets. So Dead Skull's already here. Let's wait for Dubman to join in real quick. Meanwhile, bottom of your screen, it's going to be 0 to 9, 2 stocks each right now between Staples and Beta Dude. Top left corner, that was a 2-0 victory for Loving Stu. So Loving Stu will advance. So the winner of Loving Stu is going to face off against theirs. So we're waiting just a little bit. This is where the losers bracket bottleneck tends to happen sometimes. So let's see. The losers brackets bottleneck is going to be a little right now. C-Sharp just said y'all in Dead Skull's arena right now. Whoops. No worries, no worries. Did I oopsie? All good. Was that a side B on the bottom of your screen? I was not paying attention, but we're going to see Nightmare joining actually on the top right and on the top left. We could actually do both of the winner semifinals on the top. So yeah, let's do top left, top right, your choice. Looks like, let's see. I say we do top left, so 1 a.m. That's going to be the Buffalo Nightmare, and top right, Dubman Dead Skulls. So for the L6 HK7 arena, let's put the Buffalo versus Nightmare, and let's do Dubman versus Dead Skulls on the top right. We'll do both winner semifinals at the same time. So Nightmare going to switch to the correct arena real quick. Beta Dude going to take game number 1 on the bottom real quick. Alright, so game 1, that's going to belong to Beta Dude real quick. Up 1-0 against Staples. And I say we have Loving Stu waiting in the bottom for the winner over there. So if Loving Stu, you want to join the 3 a.m. arena real quick for whenever this game 2 and game 3 does end, just so we can speed things up just a little bit whenever this series does end, because winner will face Loving Stu Zelda.
3, 2, 1,
no word yet on those offline series, but Nightmare to Buffalo. They are currently bringing their amiibo in, so here comes the Olimar, here comes the Ridley. So, winner semifinals. The first series is going to be on the top left, the second series is going to be on the top right, so the winner of those winners semifinals on the top parts of your screen, they will face each other in the winners finals. And I think, is winners finals best of 5? Yeah, winners finals, losers finals, and grand finals. That's top best of 5, correct? 97 to 114 on the bottom of the screen. We're going to see Mementos, a rare appearance from Mementos, not really appearing as much. Okay, so top 2. Alright, so top 3. No, you're good, you're good. So keep in mind, winners finals, losers finals, and grand finals are best of 3. We're going to see both winners semifinals matchups on the top of your screen. So real interesting stuff right there. We're going to keep the audio on game 2 between Beta Dude and Staples until this series ends for now. Where we see DeBuffalo trying to come back onto the stage. They are on the Dynamic Divorce home stage, by the way. That is going to be the Northern Cave. We're going to see 117 to 55. Side B, that's going to be a side B that breaks the internet from Nightmare, KOing DeBuffalo right there. It's going to be 10, 16 to 55. Meanwhile, top right corner of the screen, also Northern Cave for both of these game 1s. So it's going to be 52 to 55 versus 39 to 25. We see Beta Dude is going to be Staples is down to the last stock, by the way. Staples is down to that last stock, so it's going to be 101 to 23. We're going to see just that side B is going to miss, so we're going to have that side B again. It's going to be 101 to 46 as up next, 112 to 60. Staples is down 1-0 in that series. We're going to see whether or not he can come back and force a game 3, or if that's going to be it for Staples. I'm running that bin for Staples, so we'll see. And off smash, that's going to make this down to the last stock. We see Dubman getting KO'd on the top right corner of the screen on the top left. It is 2 stocks each. I think Nightmare got KO'd recently, but DeBuffalo down massively in percent as we are right now in the not sponsored Mountain Dew Baja Blast zone. And on stage up special, that's going to hit DeBuffalo as we still dealing with a few lag spikes right there on the top left corner. Gonna be 151 to 10 right now. Side B, DeBuffalo down to the last stock right now on the top right corner. Xander still in the 3 stocks right now as we see Dubman 2 stocks as that game is also entering the not sponsored Mountain Dew Baja Blast zone. Dead Skulls survives the forward tilt, comes back to the stage, uses a neutral special, and there's a good chance he can go up 2 stocks in that game on the top right corner. We're going to see the Meteor on the top left corner screen. We see Beta Dude. He's going to take this series 2-0. So he's going to win. He's going to face Loving Stew. We're going to see that series coming up next on the bottom of your screen, by the way. So Loving Stew versus Beta Dude. That's going to get started on the bottom corner of your screen. So, GG's. Thank you, Staples, for letting me run the Yoshi bin real quick while during a brief absence. We're going to head back to the bench where we belong. So, game 1 of these winner semifinal series real quick. Oh, DeBuffalo got that downer against Nightmare. It's going to come down to the last stock. DeBuffalo down 80% as the stage makes a reset, but that forwarder right there, the Olimar, needs to come back in. Meanwhile, Dubman, we forgot to mention, he is down to his last stock right there, but Nightmare takes game number 1 of the winner semifinals. He is 1 game away from going to the winners finals. Let me press those A buttons real quick. And we see Dead Skulls forcing that game 2, gonna be up 1-0. So we have 2 games entering game 2. I'm gonna run real quick and grab some water. So I'll be back in 1 minute. I'm gonna grab some water real quick as game 2 of both those series starting real quick. I'll be back in 1 second. 30 seconds until we return. Alright, I am back. So game 2s, those are going on right now. We're going to see 36 to 100 on Hollow, Bastion, Nightmare. Already getting that early KO on DeBuffalo. So we go from the home stage of the Dynamic Divorce to the home stage of the Boston Brawlers. Top right corner, game 2. Getting started right now, it's going to be 36 to 47. Nightmare, DeBuffalo, both trying to come back onto the stage. 36 to 59. Side B, got to make that 36 to 78 right now. 65 to 90. Meanwhile, right side of the screen, that's going to be the home stage of the Fantasy Feet Enthusiast. Bottom screen, that's going to be Loving Stew versus Beta Dude right now. We're going to switch the audio to the top left corner real quick. So 112 to 106. Alright. Do I have the Quando Dingle bin? I have a version of Quando Dingle from when Upset sent into Squad Track Amiibo Draft League, but I don't know if it's the same bin or not. But I do have a version of Quando Dingle that was sent in like April or May, so it might be severely outdated. 0 to 119 on the top, on the left side. It's gonna be, oh, Loving Stew went deep for that down air to get rid of Beta Dude. So it's gonna be, let's see. Xander at 129 against Dubman, gets KO'd first. Gonna get this sip of water to rest my voice just for a quick second. So let's see. Drink water, folks, drink water. Water is very much important, even in the middle of commentating matches. One downside about doing a travel box is you don't get as many breaks to get a water break. And one other thing, when you do get water, I recommend getting room temperature water. Like room temperature water that does much better job than cold water. That's my unprofessional advice of the day, because there's just too much professional advice. Meanwhile, Nightmare, they are down to their last stock loss to Buffalo. Wants to force take game number 3, 61 to 119 at the top on the left corner of your screen. As we see Nightmare trying to come back onto the stage, 62 to 119. It's going to be the shield. We see the down throw. We're going to see forward smash miss from this Olimar, 75 to 136. It's 81 to 136, 93 because of White Pikmin dealing a bunch of damage onto Nightmare. Off smash gonna miss from the yellow. Off smash, that's gonna be a KO right there. So the Buffalo will force a game 3 in the winners semifinals on the left side of your screen. So let's head to the right side, as that is the other winners semifinals match. As we see Xander versus Doveman. Okay, Obsessed is back from McDonald's. You know what? God bless America. God bless America. That's how you do it, Obsessed. You go get the McDonald's, the chicken nugget, the cheeseburger, the SUAL. That is just Tuesday, folks. All right, so welcome back, Obsessed. All that. We'll see Obsessed. He is facing off against Soy Sauce right now. I think that match is about to start. All right, all right. Sorry, I gotta turn off the stream so he locks in for the set. Damn. Okay, we'll see in like 30 minutes. We'll see in like, no, not 30 minutes. We'll see in like 5 minutes. The Buffalo. Game 3 is gonna be on Mementos, however. Let me press those A buttons real quick. All right, all right. Gonna get this sip of water real quick while we are in last stock scenario on the right, actually. So let's commentate that last stock scenario real quick. It's gonna be 20 to 100 right now. We saw Dead Skulls. He took game 1, trying to get that 2-0 series sweep. Can he get the job done? 54 to 100, 65 to 100. Gordo gonna make this 96 to 100. We see the Mii Brawler trying to make his way back on. He will come back to the stage, 99 to 100. Down B will not break the shield quite yet, but a dash attack, we will have double game 3s and a double Buffalo spike on the left side. 89 to 0 right now as Nightmare has 2 stocks. We see the Buffalo at 3, so Burb able to force that third game. Meanwhile, I forgot to mention, we got Mushroom Kingdom U, ladies and gentlemen. We got that Mushroom Kingdom U on the bottom of the stage. I forgot who took game number 1, but that's game number 2 right now. That series between Beta Dude and Loving Stew. I think it's game 2, right? Or is it game 3? Somebody correct me on that real quick. 20 to 37 on the left side of the stage. As you see, 35, 53. That's going to be some 69 now for Nightmare. 2 stocks each in this game 3, where the winner advances to the winners finals. Loser, they're going to face down to the losers quarterfinals. As we see, let's see. I think the winner of Loving Stew versus Beta Dude is going to face off against the loser of Dubman Dead Skulls on the right side. That game 3 starting right now. So as for the audio, let's go to the left side. Nightmare down to their last stock, 69 to 58 against the Buffalo. The Buffalo wants to advance to the winners finals of this SUAL. This is the first SUAL of season number 10. We're not sure when the next tournament is going to be. It's going to be just find out. Join the Discord, all that. That Discord is in the description for those of you not in there right now if you want to participate in the next SUAL tournament. SUAL 143. We see Beta Dude getting hit by the down air from Loving Stew, but Loving Stew down to the last stock. Side B, that's a KO right there. No, it is not. Loving Stew is still alive at 135, so it's going to be up next. 56 to 122. The Buffalo losing his ground against this Ridley. 80 to 122 for their misses. It's going to be 93 to side B right there. Nightmare, he will not get the KO quite yet. 118 to 122. 133 to 122 on the left corner of your screen. It's going to be a back throw right there from the Buffalo. We see the side B miss from Nightmare. Had the Buffalo got caught in that, he would have been able to clinch that, but instead off smash. 132 to 150. And up next, we're going to see off smash right there from Nightmare. He's able to come back, and Nightmare wins that series 2-1. So Nightmare advances to the winners finals on the top left corner of your screen. Meanwhile, I forgot to mention, we have been ignoring this game 3 the entire time, but Doveman And Dead Skulls, that's going to be on Minecraft World. On the right corner of your screen, we see Beta Dude. That was a series win over Loving Stews. So, let's see. The Buffalo is going to face the winner of Orchid versus Obsessed. Looks like Obsessed defeated Soy Sauce. Orchid defeated Perky. So we're going to see that set. I think it's going to be either offline or maybe on the bottom arena right now. We're on that little bit of a bottleneck situation right now. I don't exactly have a proper double box on here, so we will need to update the double box in a little bit. But let's see. The Buffalo, Nightmare, that was an amazing set. We'll see what happens next. Alright. The loser of this set here on the top right, stay in your arena as soon as this set ends. If you lose, you will face off against Beta Dude. Beta Dude, if you're watching, join the top right arena right now. That is the 2 a.m. arena. I don't remember the ID for it, but it should be in the Discord right now. 103 to 24 as Dead Skull is down to the last stock. Alright, we're going to see Orchid and Obsessed joining different arenas. So, let's see, join the top left arena. So Orchid, you stay there. Obsessed, join the top left arena. Whoops. We have a minor error right there. So Obsessed, can you join the top left arena instead? This is the issue with doing a turbo box. They're in the wrong dimensions. Oh no. Meanwhile, Dubman and Xander, they are down to the last dog in game 3. Winner is going to face Nightmare's Ridley. 76 to 41. 76 to 52 is up next. It's going to be the King Dedede walking slowly. The Meat Brawler trying to jump. Force Smash misses. 76, 99 to 52. Obsessed, can you join the top left arena real quick instead of the bottom one? 100 to 65 as we see Dash Attack. Dead Skulls, he will survive the dash attack. Comes back onto the stage, but no. It's a forward tilt. It's going to be, he falls short. So the winner's finals matchup is going to be Nightmare versus Doveman. So Dead Skulls, stay right there in your arena on the top right corner. You will be facing off against Beta Dude. Alright, so we're going to reduce down to the double box now. So we're going to get rid of System 3 real quick. So, alright. Obsessed. Oops. Let's see, so close. Obsessed, can you join the arena on top right real quick? Let me ping them in the Discord real quick. Alright, so the winner of Orchid versus Obsessed will face off against the Buffalo. So everybody gather on Arena 1 on the top left corner. So we're going to reduce down to one arena. So System 2, System 1. So everyone go down to the System 1. The ID is L6HK7 with a password of 11. So we're going to retire System 2 real quick. Let me retire System 3 first. Alright. Edges, don't scare me. Yay, I claimed my first match tag. Yes, this System 3, that was the first time System 3 was ever online. Alright, so System 3, thank you for everything. We're going to fix that double box real quick, so let me make a duplicate. System 1 is 3 people. Wait, what do you mean? Oh! Okay. I can fix that real quick. Yeah, my bad. Here, let me, did I make it a 3-person arena? Yeah, my apologies. Okay, we're going to make a new arena ID real quick. So we're going to kick everybody out real quick. Going to retire this system real quick. So let's retire this one real quick. We're going to create a brand new arena. We're going to, whoops, we need a password. Yeah, let's make that up to 8 for other streamers to join real quick. All right. We're going to call this 1 a.m. Oh no, McAfee. Fake McAfee. We got hit by a fake McAfee ad. Okay, there we go. I hate those ads on channels that pop up. It's a fake McAfee ad. No, I don't have McAfee.
Step into the ring.
Alright, so everybody gather around to System 1. We got 2. Actually, yeah, we can do double box, actually. Yeah, double box. So, System 1 on the top left corner, we're going to see Orchid versus Obsessed. That has not started yet. On the top right, we're going to do Dead Skulls versus Beta Dude. So, System 3. Let's retire System 3 for today. So, let's see. Got to modify this double box a little further real quick. So, let's see. We're going to make System 3 invisible. System 3 become invisible here, too. So, let's see. What we're going to do, we're going to open this property real quick. I can make this. Let's see. Let me do some math. Let me do a little bit of math real quick to update this thing. Let's see. So, the position is at 168. We could probably, you know what? Let me open the Quadbox 4. Or sorry, that's the wrong button actually. while everybody else is joining, let me actually get into spectator mode over here. Oh yeah, the ID is N1KLT with the password of 11. Top right, BGD9W, password of 22. So let me see. Let me join over here real quick. All right, game 1 of that Obsessed versus Orchid set. Gonna get started on the top left corner. Let me see if I can bring this down real quick. Gonna be, let's see.
3, 2, 1, go!
I can fix this double box real quick. We'll fix it in between games real quick, but Orchid already taking 56%. The winner of this game right here is going to face off against the Buffalo, by the way. We're going to see Dead Skulls, Beta Dude starting on the top right corner of this double box. So, let's see. 104 and Obsessed. He is going to fall short. So, immediate KO from the Ridley, who took big massive damage against the Ganondorf, and that's going to be an early lead in order to turn the tides around early. Top right corner, that's going to be, sorry, the right side of your screen, that's going to be 0 to 42 right now. It's going to be, let's see, 120 to 55, 28 to 4 right now. It's going to be, let's see, 138 to 55 on the left, 128 to 24 on the right. We're going to see it's small battlefield on the left, Hollow Bastion on the right, going to be 156 to 55 as we see the Ridley trying to come back onto the stage. As to the right, 50 to 64. So here's the current deal. Orchid versus Obsessed. The winner of that game is going to face the Buffalo, and the winner of that is going to face the winner of the game here on the right. The game on the right, that is Dead Skulls versus Beta Dude, as Beta Dude has an early stock lead. Orchid loses her first stock right there, 0 to 12 to last stock right now for Obsessed. Obsessed down, and that's a shield break, and Ridley is gonna fall. All right. Yes, I am aware that UI has like both games at the top of the screen. We will get that fixed in the near future. So, bit of awkward space down here in the bottom. If anything, let me see if I can add like some random PNG real quick here. Do y'all want like a PNG of you know what? Let's pop out that SUAL logo. Let's make that SUAL logo even bigger. Yeah, that's what I'll do. This tournament is sponsored by SUAL. All right, so Orchid takes game number 1 against Obsessed on the left side. That was a 1 minute 45-second duel. So we're gonna see game 2 getting started over there as Orchid leads 1 to nothing. Put SUAL in one corner, Josh in the other. Bet. You know what? That's it. We're gonna put random sportsmen on the bottom. So let's see. Give me some sportsmen. We'll put some sportsmen on the bottom of the screen for this troll box. Let's see. I think we can do this sports guy right here. Let's see. There's a couple guys who like this sports guy right here. Josh. Oh, we already have a Josh PNG. Let's yeah, Josh.png already exists. Yeah. Give me that Josh PNG real quick. Let's see. Let me add Josh.png. So let's add the image real quick. Let's see. Do I have? Do not make the source visible. Let's call this Josh. We're gonna add Josh.png on here. So you got the duh. It's gonna be right there on the left. And ladies and gentlemen, here he is. Josh. Oh, let's see. What other sportsmen do we want? We see Dead Skulls, Trace game 2. So he's gonna force game number 1 over there. So there comes Josh. Let's see. Oh wait, he's only appearing on the current system right now. So let me copy him over to system 1 real quick. So let's copy real quick. Control Josh, Control V, and Josh is back on the left side. So there he is, left side and the right side. We gotta copy and paste for both of these. Obsessed is down to the last stock right now on the left side of the screen. So it's going to be 85 to 48 right now. After the 85-48, it's going to be, we see a side behind the Ganondorf, 100, going to be 100 to 63, 100 to 64. As Obsessed, he is going to fall short. So Orchid gets a 2-0 win. She is going to face off against the Buffalo on the left side of the screen. Meanwhile, on the right, we're going to switch our audio to the right real quick. That's going to be, let's see. We're going to add another funny sportsman real quick, as that's currently 87 to 66 right now. So let's see. What's another funny sportsman we can add real quick? I got an idea. Hear me out. Let me see. Yeah, I got just the right idea for a funny sportsman. I got just the right idea. Let me see. Let me save this image as that. Trust me on this. Trust me on this. Another funny sportsman. We need another funny sportsman. No worries, no worries. Let's add one more sportsman. Sports. Do you pay attention to UFL? Yes. Thicker kicker from Birmingham playing with the Los Angeles Rams right now. Harrison Mevis. Let's see. Yeah, let's do I was gonna do James Winston, but okay, Big Sexy. Let me find Big Sexy real quick. Oh yeah, that's right. That's actually yeah. Let me find his. Let me use his full legal name. Gotta actually use his legal name for this. Let's see. That is gonna be. Let me find a transparent image real quick of that. Meanwhile, that's gonna be last stock on the top right corner of the screen. By the way, let me see if I can find a transparent version because the only transparent version I see is a Texas Rangers one. So Mets transparent. All right, let's see. Can this be transparent? Yes, I think that's gonna be transparent. Let's save that real quick as that. So save image as AVIF file. What is that? Okay, let's open this image in a new tab. Let's save that image real quick. What is an AVIF file? I do not know what that is. Okay, let's just commentate the game on the right real quick. It's gonna be 108 to 87 between Dark Dead Gold and Beta Dude. Neutral special right there. Not able to get the KO quite yet. 108 to 110. And now neutral special right here. Xander is going to take game number 2. Is that going to go to game 3? Or is that a 2-0 win for the Mii Brawler? I was not paying attention to the score on the right side. So let's see. It is going to be... Let's press those A buttons real quick. It's a 2-0 win. So Dead Gold is going to wait for that. So we are down to just one system for the rest of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Let's head to system number 1. And this is going to be game 1 between Orchid and DeBuffalo. The winner will face off against Dead Skulls. So everybody, join Arena 1. We're going to retire Arena System 3 for tonight. So thank you, System 2. Thank you for your service. We're going to be down to just one switch for the rest of the night. SUAL logo there in the corner. We have a little bit of space to put like a mini tiny Josh right now. So yes, everybody, to Arena 1 now. Get in. We have 8 slots if you want to spectate, especially if you're one of those live streamers that want to do your POV, staples, obsessed. If y'all still live stream right now, do those. Wait, am I the only live streamer right now? Oh, I'm the only... Let me see. Let me get rid of this full screen projector and that full screen projector. It should be just that one right now. Alright, so I guess I'll do this for the people real quick in this middle of the game 1 real quick. Just before, we're gonna add a very tiny little Josh Allen. So let's add a image real quick. Where's image? A very tiny little Josh. We're gonna put him right here in this corner. So let's squeeze him right there. Squeeze him right there. How far can we squeeze him? Is that gonna be good enough? All right, there. We're doing it for the people. Little Josh. Little Josh in the corner. So it's going to be Smorkid down to the last stock right now against DeBuffalo. So it's going to be 14 to 122. Down smash. That's going to be a KO right there in this game number 1. 14, 31, 53 to 0 right now. It's DeBuffalo. Wants to get a commanding lead here in this game 1 and possibly take it. We're on Mementos, by the way. Forgot to mention that. 76, 97 to 8 right now. Oh, one little thing. I know some of y'all have noticed, but we've only been on the red form of Mementos so far in System 1. That's because my music is specifically rigged to only play the Persona 5 version, because in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, Leah for Ottawa, she only wanted the Persona 5 music to play for the red stage, so that's what we did, specifically set that up for her. So it's only going to be the red version of Mementos, unless y'all want me to fix that, but that would require me to shut down the arena, so we're going to be red for an amazing reason. 49. Going to be 163 to 58 right now, and we're going to see that off special where it's 163 to 67 to Buffalo at 67, 75, 82 now. Orchid still alive at 168, and this is going to come down to the last stock. So it's going to be 168 to 15 right now. We're going to see that neutral air. It's going to be 168 to 25 as up next. It's going to be the neutral air, forward air from DeBuffalo. Do we see a downer right here? We are just going to see DeBuffalo waiting. Side B, 181 to 60 right now. Forward air, gonna make this 193 to 60. The password for Arena 1 should be 11, but the Buffalo takes game number 1. Alright, so the Buffalo takes game 1 of this series, the loser quarterfinals against Orchid. Gonna just put the controls for System 2, System 3 right there, up there. We don't need that for today. Yeah, the arena code did change. It's N1KLT, I believe. Alright, so game 2. We are gonna be on. It's loading. It's loading. Game number 2. Gonna get a sip of water real quick. I love you, water. Water is good. But that was worth the wait because we are gonna be on the Mushroom Kingdom for game 2. 0 to 12 right now. Side B. Orchid already taking 22, 39, 55% against the Olimar. It's going to be 16 to 55 right now. So we're going to see 22 to 39 to 55. Side B going to make this 58 to 55. Olimar trying to come back onto the stage. He will come back. So is the Ridley. 60 to 55. Back there right here. 60 to 70. It's going to be Ridley trying to come back on. Up special to Buffalo still alive for now. It's going to be 83 to 70. The distance in the Bastion is quite small, and that's going to be a survival for the Buffalo, actually. That's a Josh boost right there. 99, 111 to 127, 128 to 97. One thing we have not really noticed so far in this stream is a jab, jab, jab. Who will get the first jab, jab, jab of the night? We're going to have to figure that out, but it's going to be 0, 5, 15 to 97 right now. It's going to be forward smash here. 15 to 138. Orchid still alive at 150 on her first stock. Gotta be 15, 25 to 160. As we see, down air, 25 to 198 to 203. This Ridley is still alive for now. 39 to 203 as we see offstage shenanigans. Both Amiibo trying to come back on. Dash attack to Buffalo, still alive. And 81, the Olimar trying to avoid going down 2 stocks to 1. Sorry, 3 stocks to 1. It's going to be 83 to 207. Jab, jab, jab right there from the Ridley. Not able to KO. So immediately, 1 minute after we mention it, we see that jab, jab, jab from the Ridley as Orchid wants to force that game 3. They are up 2 stocks to 1. And down smash going to be 1 stock to 2 now. But the Buffalo, he needs to get 2 more KOs if he wants to win this series. If not, this, this will go to a game 3. 65 to 8 right now. We're going to see the Ridley just getting some big damage onto Olimar, but now it's going to be 65 to 53. Sorry, 52. But the side B right there to Buffalo. Survive, still alive. 96 to 52. Side B right there. Sorry, forward tilt from the Ridley. It's going to be 107 to 66. As we see a back throw from the Ridley. 124 to 66. We're going to see the forward air. 139 to 66 to 73 right now as the Ridley comes back onto the stage. 148 to 73. Up next, that was a off special out of the parry from the Olimar. Questionable decision making from Meh. 174 to 91. As up next, forward air. That will get the job done. We are headed to game 3 of the loser quarterfinals of SUAL 142. The winner of game 3 coming up next will face Dead Skulls Me Brawler, the final best of 3 series of the night. And hey, Dovman, Xander, Nightmare, they're all here right now. So hello everybody. The rest of the people who are here for tonight are here, so say hello to them. Huge shout out to y'all for joining tonight in this tournament. I know it's a little early because, like, for me that's like 5 p.m. We've been here for about 2.25 hours now, but game 3 is getting started right here between Rupert and Meh. Let me get the sip of water while it loads. I am gonna need to refill my drink, by the way, between this and probably, I probably do lose the semifinals with a drink, but I'm definitely gonna need to get a refill right before let's see. Definitely gonna need that refill for let's see, winners finals. Alright, it's going to be 10-36 right now. The Buffalo already off stage. Both Amiibo trying to come back on. 17-48 here in this game 3 at Final Destination, as this will be the last game for one of these two Amiibo. Orchid at 67% right now. 67-61, 79-61 as we see back throw. 93-68. It's going to be Olimar just walking. His current Pikmin order is purple, white, red. The red Pikmin is up right now for the next attack. Going to be 116-80. We're going to see just the back throw into, do we see down air? We will see the down air. It's the weak hit, but it still gets the job done. The Buffalo able to come back onto the stage at least. 0-94 right now as we see the Buffalo gets that first KO of the game. 13-94 as we're up next. It's going to be side B. That will not KO the Buffalo quite yet, and he gets the red Pikmin on in the recovery. 23-35-113. Current Pikmin order. Blue. Never mind. He's KO'd. Alright, so the new Pikmin order for the Buffalo is going to be that red, purple, white, as Orchid already at 100, getting juggled around by those Pikmin. 119-9 right now. Up air, going to be 131. Off smash again, 148-9 to 25. We're going to see the forward smash, and the Buffalo. He is 1 KO away from winning the loser quarterfinal series to face Dead Skulls in losers semis. 0-57 right now. We're going to see first damage to Ridley, not quite yet. It's going to be forward smash, and this is going to be a last stop game, 0% each. So, first damage will belong to Orchid, going to be 0-31 as we see the Ridley try to go off stage. 7-24-31. The current Pikmin order right now is going to be red, yellow, purple for the Buffalo. 68-31, 77-31. It's going to be 88-31, and Olimar with that strong down air. The Buffalo is going to win this series 2-1. Alright, so the Buffalo versus Dead Skulls for a top 3 slot. That's going to be coming up right next. GG's to both of you. Congratulations for your top 8 appearances. Alright, give me more Final Destination. We want FD. We want FD. That's what the Buffalo is saying. Alright, let me get a drink of water real quick. It looks like, the Olimar just straight up vanished Orchid. Yeah, so Orchid has left the arena. Congratulations to her for making 5th place. Alright, so the Buffalo versus Dead Skulls. We're going to get started with game 1 in just this little second. Going to get some water in the meantime. Alright, so game 1. The winner will advance to the losers finals, and there better not be one of those malware ads that tries to pop up on my laptop while we're trying to commentate the top 4. This is the final best of 3 set before we go to the best of 5. Winners finals, losers finals, grand finals, they will be best of 5 sets. So game 1 of the final best of 3 series, the Buffalo versus Dead Skulls. And we see neutral special gonna make this 22-10, 22-19 right now. We're gonna see down air that's gonna miss, 22-19, 37-19 between the Mii Brawler and the Olimar. Up next gonna be back air. After back air, down air from the Buffalo. Sorry, from the Mii Brawler. The Buffalo's at 52, Xander at 79 right now. It's gonna be up air, 52. Off smash again. That's the first KO of this losers semifinals from the Buffalo. Down special, not able to break the shield. 52, neutral special right here. 75-9. It's gonna be, we see neutral special missing. Forward tilt, 85-9. Side B that did not latch onto the Mii Brawler as the Buffalo. He has a red Pikmin, a white Pikmin, and a yellow Pikmin, but that neutral special is gonna KO him. So it's going to be 0-37 right now. Up tilt, that's going to miss. 7-37. The purple Pikmin that's going to deal some damage. It's currently the red Pikmin, red Pikmin, yellow Pikmin, purple Pikmin for the Buffalo. 8. Did he just self-destruct? I think we just saw Mii Brawler self-destruct in game 1 here. But the Buffalo, he is 1 KO away from being up 1-0 in this loser semifinal series. So neutral special, gonna make this 82-18 right now. We're gonna see just the forward smash miss, and that yellow Pikmin is gone. So it's gonna be red Pikmin, purple Pikmin right now. Blue Pikmin joins the frame for the Buffalo. 82-81 right now. The Buffalo expanding his lead even further with the back throw. We see him try to go off stage, does not do anything. 93-92. This side B will make this down to a last stop game. It is 0-92 As up next, we're seeing this massive shield pressure on the Mii Brawler, 0 to 117. It's going to be the side B. Down air attempted, tries to go deep. DeBuffalo is going to try to come back on, just barely. 15 to 133. It's going to be up next. We're going to see just a forward smash getting parried. 23 to 133. Side B, it's going to be 23 to 143. We're going to see that forward air. 23 to 159. So up next, it's going to be side B. That's going to land. DeBuffalo's going to be at 45% right now. 45 to 159. 62 to 159. 62 to 175. Forward tilt, that's gonna land actually. And down special, that's gonna be game 1 stolen by Dead Skulls. It looked dead for Dead Skulls with Joseph Joestar when he accidentally self-destructed against the Olimar, but he ends up taking game number 1. I'm gonna save that replay just to see what happened in that self-destruction. Oh, I'm out of space. Whoops. Okay, I don't got any replay space here in System 1. No worries, this is all being saved on the VOD anyways. I don't have a hard recording on my actual computer, though. I did not save this as a physical recording, so it's just going to be the VOD, all that, but the stages, the unusual stages that SUAL has, the non-battlefields, the non-USAC stages, that is what seems to be getting over DeBuffalo right now in these last couple of series. This time for this game, it's going to be game 2 with Dead Skulls up 1-0 in the series. Winner will advance to the losers finals to face the loser of Nightmare versus Doveman. Nightmare Doveman, that's going to be coming up next, the first best of 5 series, and we will be on small battlefield. So it's going to be a normal stage for game 2, and all 3 Pikmin dealing big damage. All 3 Pikmin get KO'd, so now it's going to be red, white, purple for DeBuffalo, 27 to 80 right now, 27 to 11. It's going to be up next, forward smash, 42 to 17. 42 to 27. We're going to see just a forward air after the forward air. 66 to 27. Side B, not going to land right now. 78 to 27. Forward smash here from the purple Pikmin into the up smash. DeBuffalo. This Olimar is playing angry. And that's already the first KO for the Olimar. Gotta be 0 to 43 right now. We're gonna see that neutral special miss. This Olimar barely taking damage. Now there's a forward throw right there. 9 to 55. 20 to 55. Forward smash with the purple Pikmin. It's going to be 33 to 55 right now. We're going to wait and see as down special. That's going to hit DeBuffalo. 33 to 72. 48 to 72. We see the up smash. There is a yellow Pikmin in place instead of the white one. DeBuffalo will survive that down special for now. It's going to be side B right here. That's going to be the first KO. Xander at 69%. Gonna make this 69 to 0, 2 stocks each, as it's gonna be DeBuffalo. No Pikmin available right now. Now it's gonna be white, blue, purple. Blue Pikmin is dead, so now we're gonna see what Pikmin gets poked next. I think it should be 85 to 44 right now. Still on the ground. We see the red Pikmin out right now, but neutral special right here. DeBuffalo is rapidly taking damage against the Mii Brawler, 85. And a side B here, Xander, out of nowhere, has 2 KOs with Joseph Joestar, and he is 1 KO away from winning this series 2-0. So down B right there, DeBuffalo at 17. It's going to be 106-17. Forward tilt. DeBuffalo comes back onto the stage. No, the current Pikmin order is going to be blue, white, yellow. So we see the blue Pikmin dealing some chip damage onto Xander. Going to be up air right there. Interrupting would have been a down special. That's going to be a missed. That was a missed up smash earlier from DeBuffalo, which could have KO'd this Mii Brawler. 141 to 43. Pikmin order is yellow, purple. Purple is able to KO. So it's red, purple, yellow. Last stock. Game 2, DeBuffalo wants to force a game 3, but is down 66%. 84% now. Up special, that's going to catch him. 0 to 99. And we're going to see Joseph Joestar. Side B getting interrupted. That one's going to miss. 24 to 99. Up air, 38 to 99. We're going to see up next, it's going to be a forward throw. It's our down throw. Down B misses from the Mii Brawler. That down air is going to land, though. It is 50 to 118. And up next, the back air. Dead Skulls is advancing to the losers finals 2-0. So with a 2-0 sweep over DeBuffalo, Joseph Joestar, Dead Skulls Mii Brawler advancing to that losers finals. They will face the loser of Nightmare versus Doveman. So I'm going to restock on water real quick so we have water for the rest of the stream. We will resume SUAL 142 in a minute. So in the meantime, we're going to see Dubman. Nightmare's gonna be loading this amiibo real quick. We will be back in 1 minute. I'll tell you when it gets started. We'll be back in a sec. Welcome back to SUAL 142. This is gonna be the winners finals of the tournament between Nightmare's Ridley and Dubman's King Dedede. The best of 5 series starts here, as the winner will advance to the grand finals. The loser will face Dead Skull's Me Brawler, who has been on a small bit of a loser's run, won the last 2 games. So okay, I thought the loser run was much larger, but no, it's they did lose to Dubman's King Dedede earlier though, so a rematch against that might not be the ideal situation. We'll see who Dead Skulls does what to deal with in this situation, but Nightmare versus Dubman, game 1 is starting now. We'll wait for them to start because like a 5-second delay. There we go. Game 1 of the winners finals, SUAL 142. This is a best of 5 series. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I got a connection error. Okay, looks like something happened, so at least that game does get canceled, and oh no! Oh no! We can't watch the match! Okay, so game 1 is going to be happening with absolutely nothing going on. So as you can see, Nightmare, Dubman, they're going back and forth, and they go back, and they go forth. Electric, back and forth. They're going to go back and forth against each other. It's back and forth. So let's see what's going on between those two right now. Yeah, we're watching circles. All right. Place your bets on your circles real quick. Place your bets on those circles. Woohoo! Circles. Yeah, we got circles fighting each other. Yeah. Circles. Rah. Let me put Josh back in the corner. So, game 1 of the winners finals is ongoing right now. Nightmare versus Dubman. We'll see what happens. If any of y'all have replay space, please save the replay for game 1 if any of y'all are able to watch. So, we'll see what's going on there. I literally have the Ethernet connection, all that. Like, this is literally plugged in, and yet it's, nah. So we'll see what's going on. Let's see if we get any stock reports from Nightmare or Dubman regarding that. So in the meantime, I'm going to use this time to self-promote real quick. Actually, I'm not going to be really streaming that much in the later half of the week. Because let's see. Wednesday got job. Thanksgiving, that's Thursday. Might do a Gorilla Legends EA stream. Friday, job plus a very important football game. Saturday, work as well. Maybe like a late morning stream. But no, I'll probably use that time to get myself together. Sunday, maybe after the football. Okay, it's down 2-1. Currently 2-1. Your Dedede is down. Okay, looks like Dubman is down to the last stock right there. Thank you for the report, Dubman. Thank you. So Dubman is down to the last stock in that game number 1, according to the info we have right there. So it's gonna be, let's see, Nightmare, Dubman. As you can see, circles, electricity. Okay, Nightmare has lost their second stock, so it's down to the last stock right now. Thank you, Dubman, for the update. All right. So, let's see. Down to last stock. Rah, 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 yeah, da 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 da, da da da. Yeah, da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da, yeah, da 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 da, da 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 da. Okay, looks like Nightmare is going to take game 1 according to the chat. We'll get the update over here on our side of things. And Nightmare has taken game 1 of the winners final. So Nightmare leads the series 1-0. He is 2 wins away from advancing to the grand finals with Ridley. The character that wins gets banned, right? The character that wins gets banned. It's just like Season 9, but we're continuing with that Season 9 roster. Alright, let me do some thoughts real quick. Let's see, thoughts. Perfect. That game, it was the most beautiful thing I ever watched. Most beautiful game 1 we ever had of that SUAL tournament. Alright, game number 2. Gonna be starting right here. Let's see if we can actually watch it for real this time. Alright, so Execution, Nightmare's Ridley leads the series 1-0 over the King Deity from Doveman. Let's see. And yes, the winning character does get banned for Season 10 and 11, so those rosters are going to continue. We're probably going to be seeing a bunch of mid to low tiers once we get to Season 10 and 11. So Bob, I have that King Deity, I also have a Zelda. I will be able to use Shiori next week, but we do see Game 2 in it. We'll not get a communication error. So yes, we are able to watch Game 2. So, Nightmare leads the series 1-0 right now. We're going to be on Wily Cast for Game 2. What stage was Game 1 on? I forgot to ask. But it's going to be 20-26 right now, as we see 29-26. It's a dash attack from the Ridley, and then we see both Amiibo off stage, 29-43-56. We're going to see a neutral air. That's not going to land quite yet. It's going to be 38. The Gordo will land, and that will go barely below the Ridley. That could have been a KO had it been there, but it's going to be 82-56 right now. We see a back air, 99-56. And the Gordo is stuck just below the ledge. Nightmare gets hit by it once, 124-56, 137-56, and up next, it is going to be, you gotta be kidding me, it was Mushroom Kingdom U. We missed out on some Mushroom Kingdom U greatness because of my communication error. No! Alright, that forward tilt from Dubman, that's gonna be the first KO of that game, and I am getting a barrage of pings right now on Discord. We'll see what that is all about real quick. Gonna be 14-26-76 right now, as we see. I think I know exactly what that is. It's just a bunch of VTuber posts unrelated to this. 69-76. It's going to be, let's see, that Gordo is wide right. That Gordo also going to be wide right. 82-76. And Doveman goes off stage. He is up 3 stocks to 1 in game number 2, trying to split this series and force the existence of a game number 4. 8-99 right now. Doveman going to come back onto the stage. It is still 8-99. Inhale, followed by up tilt. Do we see up air? We see neutral air, but it's not going to land. 38-116 after the Ridley forward tilt. Neutral air right there. And Doveman, he's going to fall short. So it's going to be 38-0 right now. Doveman still has 2 stocks. Nightmare down to his last right now. It's going to be 38-29 as we see forward air from Nightmare. 38-50. It's going to be 38-50 right now as we see Nightmare with the back air sends Doveman back onto the stage at 70% right now. Forward tilt. Going to make this 49-70 as we see it's going to be an up throw. Do we see up air? We do see the up air from the King Deity. 78-70. 78-88 as we're going to see Doveman. It's going to be forward tilt. 88-88. So we see 1 stock difference. Nightmare 102. That Gordo's gonna miss. That one also gonna get deflected. Actually, that one was gonna hit if had it not been for the up special. 102-99. We see a back throw here from Doveman into the side B. The Gordo missed because of ledge invulnerability. 134-99. It's going to be forward tilt. It's going to be down tilt now. 146-105. Nightmare comes back onto the stage. We're going to see a forward tilt here. Gets interrupted by the other forward tilt. 149-116. And this game will go down to the last stock. So Nightmare is obviously down 154% right now. It's going to be a big surprise. Nightmare can actually make the comeback though. 154, 167 to 19 right now. Nightmare coming back onto the stage. It's going to be down tilt again. 178 to 19 here in game 2. Doveman wants to split this series 2 games in, but it's going to be 188 to 53. If Nightmare can make the comeback, however, Nightmare will be able to go up 2-0 in this series, but that is not going to be the case. Dubman wins game number 2. This series is now tied 1-1. Alright, so this series is now tied 1-1 with Nightmare taking game 1 on Mushroom Kingdom U. Dubman took game number 2 on Wily Castle. Let's see where game 3 of the series goes, as this will need at least 4 games. So alright, this is going to be a very important game number 3. Whoever wins this game will be 1 win away from advancing to the grand finals. The battle is about to start. Oh. Okay, the battle is about to start as soon as Dubman comes back into the ring. So we're gonna wait for Dubman real quick. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna wait for Dubman real quick. So in the meantime, let's see messages. What can we do? We can do thoughts, goodbyes. Welcome back, Dubman, to the arena. Game 3 is about to start right here, right now, of SUAL 142, the first tournament of Season X. Let's see. I know it's been like loading a little while for like some of these series, all that. Like I know certain I know it's been loading a little while. Like sometimes I don't know. It's because like I'm streaming on the Nintendo Switch 2, by the way. This is on the Switch 2, and we are back on Mushroom Kingdom. All right, and no communication error this time, so it's gonna be 0-0 right now. Back throw 0-13. It's gonna be up tilt into no up tilt again. 24-35. Forward tilt right here, gonna make this 35 each right now, so it's gonna be 47-35. 49-35 is up next. Side B, that's gonna be 49-57. We're gonna see just the back air attempted from Nightmare's Ridley. Up smash right here. 49-80. Side B, that's gonna drag the King Deity all across the stage, and he gets KO'd. That is the first KO of game number 3. Nightmare currently leads with 67%, 78, and he's gonna avoid that Gordo, trying to come back onto the stage still, and he will get hit by the down tilt and the Gordo. Dubman able to even things back up. 2 stocks each right now in a very important game 3 to this winter final series. 7-37 right now. We see Dubman trying to come back onto the stage. It's gonna be off smash from Ridley into the side B. 7-55 forward air right there, and Dubman is going to fall. Able to come back to the stage. He's still trying to come back on, and now he goes high. Able to come back on still. It's gonna be 7-102, and another drag across the stage. Nightmare is 1 stock away from having a commanding 2-1 lead in the winners finals. It's 7-31 right now. 19-31. That the Gordo down tilt into another Gordo. Actually, the second Gordo misses. 49-31. 60-31. Nightmare trying to come back onto the stage. He still has 2 stocks left in this game, so even if he gets KO'd right here, he still has another opportunity to get rid of this King Deity. Forward tilt. 98-31. Another forward tilt. They collide with each other, actually. 100-62. After that forward air, it's going to be another forward air here. Does Dubman have the energy to come back? He will go high. He comes back to the stage. It's going to be 103-119-75. Nightmare comes back onto the stage safe and soundly, but now we see a smash miss from the Ridley. That could have been the dagger right there had it not missed. The King Deity able to get away with that down tilt. But here's a back throw now, and we see forward air. Is that able to get the job done for Nightmare? Get that 2-1 lead? Not yet. 133 each right now. Nightmare with a 1 stock lead, and now the KO. Nightmare has a 2-1 series lead in the winners finals. He is 1 win away from advancing to the grand finals. Alright, gonna get a sip of water real quick in between game 3 and game 4. So Dubman needs to win these next 2 in order to advance to the grand finals on the winner's side. If not, he's gonna have a rematch against Dead Skulls' Me Brawler. Still getting that water real quick, so yeah, Alright, Game 4, Nightmare versus Dubman. Nightmare has a 2-1 commanding lead in this winners finals as he is 1 win away from advancing to the grand finals. Dubman needs to win these last 2 games in order to advance. The loser will face Dead Skull's Me Brawler, gonna be Joseph Joestar. Now, Dubman and Dead Skull, they did play each other earlier in the winner's side of the bracket. That's how Dubman was able to get to his winners finals. Dubman won that series 2-1, by the way. So just a little heads up on that previous match. That was a close 2-1 match. So the rematch could possibly go different, especially in a best-of-5 series. We'll see. We'll figure out. And the home stage here is going to be Battlefield, regular form. So Game 4. A very important Game 4 is Nightmare. 1 win away from advancing to Grand Finals. Going to be 54-16 right now. We see the neutral air deflecting the Gordo to opposite direction. 54-22. There's going to be a side B right here. It's going to drag Dubman all across the stage. Forward air right there. Is Dubman going to have the distance to come back? He will be able to come back. 54-78. Dubman back on stage, still trying to find his way back. 54-89 as we have some offstage shenanigans. 63-102. Forward throw, 63-117, and that forward air right there, Dubman able to survive, but the big question is, can he come back? He will. But this back here, that's going to KO Dubman, so Nightmare takes the early lead here. He is 2 stocks away from getting that Grand Finals bid. It's going to be 75-90-13 right now. As up next, King Dedede try to go for that inhale, does not land it. Off smash from the Ridley, forward air from the Dedede, 101-32. That side B had just barely missed from Nightmare's Ridley. This one will land but gets interrupted. 120-73 as we see up air. That's going to be a KO against Nightmare. So it's going to be 2 stocks each. 0-86 now. Forward air. Dubman at 107. He's going to try to come back to the stage. He should have the height and the distance, but gets interrupted by the neutral air. Nightmare is 1 KO away from appearing in the grand finals on the winner's side. So it's 8. Down throw. Forward air misses. 16-0, 30-0 right now, 45-0 as we're going to see Nightmare. He is distancing himself but comes back, gets hit by the forward tilt now. Dubman needs to play red hot as he's getting a whole bunch of damage. 81 unanswered points against. That's going to be, is that the 0 to death? I don't think he's going to be able to come back. He actually will be able to come back. 100, 109 to 0 right now. A bunch of unanswered damage right now from the King Dedede to make this game 4 super close, but now it's going to be 104, 124-20 right now. We see a side B from the Ridley miss. Off smash. This is going to come down to the last stock here in game 4. Dubman wants to force the game number 5. Nightmare, he wants to get this last KO right here to get to the grand finals. 13-61. Off stage, and Nightmare with the footstool. He is going to the grand finals with this series win 3-1. So Nightmare's Ridley execution, able to execute things here in game 4. He will be on the grand finals winner side with a 3-1 series win. Alright, so that means we do have a rematch between Dubman and Dead Skulls. So we're going to see Dead Skulls. He's been patiently waiting for his opponent here. We're going to have Nightmare patiently waiting now in the bench. Welcome, Nightmare. How are you doing to the bench? Let me see if I can find which form King Dedede is your King Dedede? Is the Smash series or the actually your Ridley? Let me find Ridley real quick. I'll just throw my Ridley in here. I have not used this Ridley in forever, so we're just gonna have Nightmare on our bench. All right, there we go. So losers finals. The winner will face off against Nightmare's Ridley in the grand finals. Who has that advantage? Nightmare, he just needs to win one of the next 2 sets against one of these 2 amiibo in order to win the tournament and get Ridley banned for the next 2 seasons. Alright, Dubman, Xander, losers finals. Game 1 is gonna start right here, right now for SUAL 142. Oh man, I dropped the cap to my water. Damn it. Ugh. No, don't touch my ear to that. There we go. Arena loading times. They're funny. Alright, do not kick me out. Do not kick me out. Woo! Woo! We're good. We did not get kicked out. 0 to 11 right now. As we're going to be 16, 24, going to be the down tilt. It's going to be up tilt from the King Deity. 16 to 48. 16 to 63 right now as Yoshi's story here in game 1. This is the melee form, by the way. We see forward smash missing to the King Deity. Not sure why he went for that in that specific scenario. I think an up air would have been better there to possibly get the dagger, but instead it's going to be side B, 42 to 98. Odd special right here to catch a King Deity off guard. 59 to 98. Down tilt collided with a forward air, I believe. It is 69 to 112. And now we see the up air from Dubman. That's going to be first KO of game 1 here of this series. So 69 to 0 right now. It's going to be up tilt, up tilt. After the up tilt, it's going to be no. We see a forward smash from the Mii Brawler. So 2 stocks each right now. 23% difference. It's going to be 13 to 23 right now. Neutral special at the top platform. 35 to 23, 35 to 38, 35 to 51. Shielded side B. It's going to be neutral special here from the Mii Brawler. 55 to 51. This game so far has been back and forth, but that Gordo barely misses a little to the left, and the Mii Brawler, he is going to be able to come back onto the stage actually. 64 to 97 right now. We're going to see forward tilt right here. Xander still trying to come back on, and he is able to come back on actually. He had the right angle. Side B will not KO Dubman quite yet, but this neutral special, that will not get the job done yet. Dubman able to survive, but the next one from that height should be able to get the job done. 109 to 118. We're going to see the forward tilt now from the King Deity. 109 to 127. And a down smash here. Dubman, 1 KO away from taking game 1 of the losers finals. Gonna be 109 to 11 right now. We see forward smash right here, and this is gonna be last stock in game number 1. It's forward air, forward air. We're gonna see side B making this 0 to 52. That's gonna be, let's see, up tilt. After the up tilt, it's gonna be forward tilt. No, down tilt now from the King Deity, but neutral special. First damage down to Dubman on this stock. So 22 to 76 after everything is said and done. Side B, 48 to 76. We see forward air from the Deity. It's going to be up tilt missing from the Deity. Third time it will land. And this up air right here, that will be game 1 taken by Dubman. So Dubman's King Deity takes game 1 in the matter of 1 minute, 2 minutes, and 17 seconds. Let's head straight to game number 2 as we're going to see Dubman with that 1-0 lead. If he can win this here, he will have a commanding 2-0 lead in this series. So Dead Skulls needs to force this game 2 here to allow a game 4 and possibly make that game 3 much more important. Water. Get some water, folks. It's important. So trying to think, what stage is going to be next? We've seen all these stages. I think it's going to be Minecraft World. Yeah, I think the cycle's right. It should be Minecraft World next. Not sure which form. It could be any form. Nope, it's going to be Northern Cave. So, Northern Cave, the home of the Dynamic Divorce in the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League, gonna be the stage for game 2. It's already 15 to 40 right now. It's gonna be the Mii Brawler. That's a side B, just barely outside the range of the forward tilt, able to just patiently wait. 55, 76 to 40 right now, and an up air after the jump. It's 88 to 40 right now. As we see back air from the Mii Brawler, 103 to 55 with the forward air from the King Deity. It's gonna be get up attack. 103 to 68, and now neutral special right here. That will not KO quite yet, so it's going to be 124 to 68. But this one will get the job done, and Dead Skulls already has an early lead here in this game number 2. 6 to 21 to 68 now. So it's going to be the King Deity gets hit by a forward smash right there, and the side B is going to miss, but now we see forward tilt from the Deity. 44 to 90 right now. Do we see off stage again? We do see the off stage again. That's able to KO, so it's 2 stocks each, and Dubman goes unpunished too with going high because Xander was trying to come back onto the stage. It's going to be 60 to 38 right now. Well, I mean, he got KO'd, but, you know, coming off that platform, 60 to 52. Down tilt, down tilt, down tilt. As right now, we are entering the not sponsored Mountain Dew Baja Blast zone. It is 60 to 71. And down special right there. That was a risky down B from Xander right there. He survives because of that platform, but any other stage, and he would have died right there in a self-destruct. Neutral B here, that's not able to KO Dubman. It's going to be 123 to 71 right now. We see the down tilt make this 123 to 82. 123 to 91. It's going to be, let's see, off smash. That's going to miss. And it's going to be forward smash right there. King Dedede down to the last stock as Dead Skulls wants to force that game number 4 and split this series 1-1. It's going to be 19, 30 to 104 right there. Oh, King Dedede would have done that situation too. Okay, good to know as Xander gets Dark-Haired right here. Game 2 will also go down to the last stock. It is going to be 30 to 0 right now. It's going to be 49 to 0. We're going to see just the neutral B again. 6-7 to 0 right now. After 6-7, the neutral B, 84. Forward smash. Dubman has no answer for this Mii Brawler in his final smash as he is down massively. 119 to 0%. We're going to see him come back onto the stage. Neutral B right here. And this will not get the job done quite yet. So it's 137 to 0 right now. Side B misses. Back air to interrupt a forward smash. It's 149 to 12 now. Xander finally taking some damage. 149 to 26. We're going to see the down throw into the forward air. 149 to 45. Side B right here gets interrupted. That one's going to miss. But this one will land. And this series is now split. So we're going to have a game 4 in the losers final series as this series is tied 1-1. So coming up next, an extremely pivotal game 3 to the losers finals. Whoever takes game 3 will have a commanding 2-1 lead in the losers finals, and they will be 1 win away from facing off against Nightmare in the grand finals. Alright, let's get that game 3 started real quick. I'm gonna get a sip of water, but you know the stakes already. Oh, and after this, touch grass. Touch grass. It's literally saying on the bottom, touch grass. I think the last time it took this long, we accidentally got kicked out. I hope it does not kick us out in game 3, but we are going to be on Hollow Bastion. No kick out, so we are going to be able to watch this game. 0 to 17 right now. We don't get that blackout. You know how blackouts is, like baseball. 7 to 40 right now. 7 to 57, 22 to 57. It's going to be 33, 48, 79 to 57 right now. Xander taking big, massive damage against King Dedede. Both of them dealing big, massive damage, actually. 79 to 69. Dash attack going to make this 79 to 89. Dubman comes back onto the stage. We're going to see the up tilt. Do we see up air here? We see down special from the Mii Brawler. That puts the Dedede at 104. He's trying to come back on, and we see forward air. So not the right punish. That could have been up smash right there from the Brawler, but instead forward air to get some extra damage. Up B. That's going to launch Dubman away. 117 to 113. Here in this game 3 at Hollow Bastion, the home stage of the Boston Brawlers. 130 to 113. It's going to be side B that's going to miss. Just barely above the Dedede. He was expecting him to jump, but did not fall for it. 139 to 123. 132 now with the down tilt as Dubman comes back to the stage. 139 to 133. Forward tilt this time. 139 to 141. Somebody has to get a KO soon, but who is it going to be? What is it going to be? Dubman? Is it going to be? It will be Dubman. So, Dubman with the first KO of this game 3, but he is at 154 right now. We see not a good punish from that miss down B, miss side B, but the neutral B, it will get the job done. 2 stocks each, 0% right now. It's going to be 8, 21 to 0 right now. Down special, that's going to get parried into a down smash. 21 to 16, up throw, up air. Xander at 47, 47 to 16. Down B, not able to break Dubman's shield quite yet. Gonna be 54 to 33 right now. As Dubman trying to come back onto the stage, he will come back to the ledge. 54 to 33 it remains. Forward tilt, getting shielded. It's gonna be back air right there. Down smash from the Dedede, 70 to 45. Forward tilt after the miss side B into the Gordo. That's gonna hit the Mii Brawler, Joseph Joestar. He's gonna be too short actually. He is down in this pivotal game 3 to determine who will be 1 win away, and he needs to make some sort of comeback against Dubman. 0 to 89 right now. Down there, we see up tilt. Now we see forward smash. This game 3 is going to be last stock. Every single game so far in this loser finals has been down to the last stock. It's going to be 3 to 25 right now. We're going to see forward tilt right here from the King Deity. Dash attack, that's going to miss. So does the down B from the Mii Brawler. 14 to 25. Forward tilt again. 27 to 25. We see side B here, that's going to miss. Down tilt from Dubman into forward tilt into up smash. 68 to 25. This is a bunch of unanswered damage. Now it gets slightly answered. 68 all the way to 71 now. Now it's Dubman who needs to answer back with some damage. 68 to 99. As we see Dubman trying to come back onto the stage, he'll go straight to the ledge. A 68, 81 to 99. Side B right here, that's able to get the job done. And Dead Skulls is going to have a 2-1 lead in the losers finals. He is 1 win away from facing Nightmare in the grand finals. Alright, so that's why that game 3 is extremely pivotal, especially when that series is split. Of course, you have a commanding 2-0 lead. As long as you don't blow it, you should be fine. But let's see. Game 4. This is going to be a game 4 where Xander is 1 win away. Xander / Dead Skulls. Let's get started with that game 4, as we're to see whether or not Dubman can force that game 5. He was in this situation against Nightmare in the winners finals. Can the same thing happen for Dead Skulls, or will Dubman be able to bounce back? Game 4 of SUAL 142's losers finals is starting soon. Gonna get this water real quick. It shouldn't be too late for water. Oh dear, I feel like it's taking a little too long. We are going to be on Northern Cave, and we do not get kicked out once again, so it's going to be 13 to 0 right now. Forward tilt, it's going to be off smash, 31, 44, and it's going to be 62% already from Dubman. He knows the stakes. 75, is it 0 to death? It is! Nope, it's not yet. It is. Oh no! That was a 0 to death right there, but Xander was able to come back because of that other Gordo. It's 97, 106 0 right now. This could still be a 0 to death, but we still see going to be up tilt right there. And it is a 0 to death from Dubman. So Dubman, knowing that he needs to win game 4 and game 5 to keep his tournament hopes alive, he's able to get that 0 to death, and now it's going to be 14. Now we see the first damage being dealt to the King Deity. 34, 43 to 28 right now. Down B, that's a shield break. That is a shield break by Xander. He is standing on the platform. Now he gets a down smash. 43 to 51. Forward smash not going to land. It's going to be 55 to 51, but this Mii Brawler down massively a stock, and that's a star KO right there. That is 2 KOs in 1 minute from Dubman, and he is 1 KO away from forcing game 5 of the losers finals. 15 to 72 right now. We have had 2 stocks taken before we can even say the words Dynamic Divorce or the Mountain Dew Baja Blast Zone. We're not sponsored, by the way. It's going to be 56 to 79 as we see the King Deity. Back throw right there. 74 to 79. And we're going to see just the up tilt. Do we see up air right here? We see dash attack missing. 86 to 99. It's going to be up next. Awesome smash missing from the Brawler. Down tilt. 98 to 99. Can this King Deity get a 3 stock? He will not. So it's going to be 98 to 0 right now. Xander is down massively. Forward air. The Mii Brawler, he is going to fall short. So ladies and gentlemen, as well as for the non-binaries in the chat, we are having a game number 5 in the losers finals. Let's head straight to that game 5 real quick. So that was a 99 second match in that game 4 as Dubman absolutely dominated. So, this Game 5 right here, the winner of Game 5 of this Losers Finals will face off against Nightmare, who's still sitting on the bench, by the way. Hi, Nightmare, how are you doing? They will face Nightmare in the Grand Finals, where Nightmare has that advantage. So, let's see. Game 5 of the Losers Finals. Dubman versus Dead Skulls. Winner will advance to the Grand Finals. Gonna get another sip of water real quick. It better not kick me out of this game 5 or else I'm gonna crash out.
3,
Mementos is going to be the stage for game number 5, and we will not get locked out. So it's going to be 0 to 12 right now, 17 to 12, 31 to 12, and you see down tilt, forward air, going to be 41, 27 right now, as it's going to be 41. We see a neutral B right here, 64. Another neutral B right here from the Mii Brawler, 83 to 40 right now, and we see side B right here, not able to KO quite yet. Up tilt, up air, 100 to 69. We're going to see side B miss. It's going to be forward smash getting parried, and down smash out of that parry, 117 to 69. We see Xander trying to come back onto the stage, 127 to 69. Off smash, but a bad angle on the up smash, forward air right here. So it's going to be 127, 138 to 95. Still the first stock 42 amiibo, 138 to 109. We're going to see neutral B. No neutral B yet. It's going to be back air from the King Dedede. Back throw, my apologies. And down special. That's a start KO, and that's the first KO of this game 5. So, Doveman trying to come back onto the stage. Side B getting some damage. That's already 21% from the King Dedede. 21 to 129. Down B misses. We're going to see up next the Mii Brawler with a forward smash. 44 to 129. It's going to be up next a back forward throw. 57. Forward air here. That's going to land. 57 to 142. We see forward air once more. Make this 57 to 154. Up next, it's going to be down tilt. 57 to 167. Xander, he'll get KO'd. That's a screen KO, and it's going to be 2 stocks each. Here it is, game 5. Neutral special, Duffman, 80%. Another neutral B, 102. This stage tends to have a pretty high ceiling, I believe. So neutral B's, all those vertical moves. This one, he's going to survive for now. Duffman at 139. So that high ceiling, able to help Duffman here. But the forward smash, Duffman is down to his last stock of the losers finals, as Dead Skulls is 1 KO away from advancing to the grand finals. 39 to 30 right now. Forward tilt, dash attack, colliding with the forward smash. 59 to 55, 1 stock lead for Dead Skulls right here. But down tilt, Gordo, it's gonna land, and Xander, he is gonna be able to come back onto the stage because of the forward tilt. So another mistake made by Duffman. He made that same mistake back in game 4 during the 0 death, but that one did not cost him as much. 91 to 96, as the King Dedede trying to come back on. He goes high, gets hit by the forward tilt. He's gonna go high again, I think. No, straight to the ledge. 103 to 96. Down B, not able to break the shield, but forward tilt, making this 103 to 102. 103 to 109. Side B, not going to land, but the up tilt is going to bring this down to the last stock. It's 103 to 0 right now. Forward smash does not land from the Mii Brawler, as he can get the right move here. He will advance to the grand finals for Dead Skulls. It's going to be 103. And this neutral B right here, not able to get the job done. So Duffman still alive at 141. But if he do land another neutral B, I think that could be the dagger. And this is going to be that dagger. Dead Skulls is advancing to the grand finals to face off against Duffman. Alright, so your grand finals matchup is set for SUAL number 142. It's going to be on the winner's side, Nightmares Ridley. That's going to be Execution versus Dead Skulls, Mii Brawler, Joseph Joestar. Let's look at the record so far here in the tournament real quick. Let's go up to the standings real quick. Standings. I think standings is going to be it. Let's see. I think Nightmare is currently 7-0 all time, while the Mii Brawler is currently 7-1. So 2 Amiibo entering the grand finals, 7 set wins each, only 1 loss. Between these 2 combined, Xander, that was a loss to the King Dedede, which he ultimately came back and got revenge against. But now, welcome to the grand finals of SUAL 142. We had, I think, 20 trainers enter this tournament, but only 1 can win the tournament. On the winner side, Nightmares Ridley, 7-0. On the loser side, Dead Skulls Mii Brawler, 7-1. Game 1 of the grand finals is gonna start right here, right now, of SUAL 142. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Alright, please don't kick me out. Please don't kick me out of the stream lobby. Let's see. Will it kick me out? Yes. No, maybe so. Place your bets right here. Will it kick 1 a.m. out from spectating game 1, just like the winners finals? Come on down to the Price is Right, or the Price is Wrong. And we will be able to see game 1. And side B, immediate damage from the Ridley into forward air. The Mii Brawler is going to fall short. No, he will be able to come back onto the stage. 47 to 9 right now, but big immediate damage from Nightmare's Ridley. Another side B, 62 to 9. Do we see a forward air? We do not see a forward air. 62 to 9. It's going to be Nightmare trying to come back onto the stage. 62 to 9 as we see Alt Smash from the Mii Brawler. Dash attack, 62 to 57 after the Alt Smash. And neutral B here, it's 62 to 80. So now Nightmare has taken a whole bunch of unanswered damage. He needs to respond back, but now this side B, Wily Castle, has extremely high ceilings. So the up smashes, neutral Bs, side Bs, even that down B right there, those are not going to be able to KO as early as expected. It's going to be taken a little later, but that forward smash, able to get the job done. Xander with the first KO of the Grand Finals for the first SUAL of Season 10. It's going to be back throw right now, 100 to 17. And Ridley, he's going to get footstooled. He comes back onto the stage, though, because it was not deep enough. So that is good news for Nightmare. It's not disaster yet. 123 to 52, as we see, going to be that side B. Nightmare already down at 73%, but the up smash is going to be 2 versus 2, but oh no, the shield is broken. Here comes the side B. He's going to be alive for now. I thought Xander's Mii Brawler just a Joestar. That he was going to go for the forward smash. That would have been the right move right there, but instead, the side B, Nightmare, still alive for now with 2 stocks. It's going to be 39, 44, forward air right there, and that is going to be the Mii Brawler able to come back actually. 79 to 128. Side B right here, Nightmare able to rack back damage, but this neutral B, Nightmare, is going to be down to his last stock in game number 1, but side B right here, it's going to be 114 to 0 right now. Nightmare comes back onto the stage, so does Xander, going to be the neutral B, 114 to 18. It's going to be back air, able to get the job done, but this is a much closer final stock than what Dead Skulls would have wanted, and oh no. Actually, Nightmare survives going unpunished there because that was a short-range forward smash which missed. But it's 0 to 62 right now. Nightmare, side B, takes that right there. Gotta be 0 to 88. And this neutral B right here, most stages that would have been a KO, but instead, Nightmare still alive at 107. It's gonna be 0 to 122. Nightmare needs to answer back now. If he wants to possibly take game number 1, 0 to 13 to 134. Side B again, 26 and 134. He's tried to go for that neutral air, try to steal that stock, but instead it's going to be down tilt from the Mii Brawler. 32 to 144. And this neutral B right here, Dead Skulls. He's going to take game number 1. Alright. So game 1 taken by Dead Skulls, 1-0 lead in the Grand Finals. This is also a best of 5 series. Let's see whether or not this does go to game 5, and if so, if it does have a double game 5. Of course, we would need Dead Skulls to win the first series in order to go to a double game 5. Game 10, it's happened before in the past. I have never commentated a game 10. Actually, I think this is the second or third time I actually commentate SUAL, so we'll see what happens. Alright, game 2, Xander, Nightmare. Xander has a 1-0 lead in this Grand Finals, as if he wins this series, he can force the bracket reset. But a 2-0 series lead here would be extremely commanding for the Mii Brawler. Gotta get the sip of water real quick. This should be enough water. Maybe, if it goes to game 10, this is definitely not enough water. Alright, let's see. Game 2, loading right now. We're gonna be on the Northern Cave. Alright, so game 2 on Northern Cave. It's going to be immediate 36 damage from the Mii Brawler. Going to be 0 to 36 right now. We're on the home stage of the Dynamic Dwarfs. That's already 0 to 57. Forward tilt, finally some damage. It's going to be 12 to 27 to 16 right now. Neutral B. It's going to be 27 to 80 right now. Side B, that's going to miss. Forward tilt, and we see the neutral air. That's going to hit the Mii Brawler, and he is going to fall short. So Nightmare able to respond back with the massive damage by getting that KO with the offstage gimmicks. Sorry, not the gimmicks. Gonna be 10 to 102. Side B right here, 21. Neutral B. That's gonna be Nightmare surviving the neutral B, but this one, if he can land another one, gonna be 21 to 136. Gonna be 21 to 145. It's going to be, let's see, forward smash getting parried. It's going to be forward tilt right there, forward air right there from the Mii Brawler. It's going to be actually from the Ridley. Mii Brawler able to come back onto the stage, 61 to 150. But Nightmare, so far, he has been controlling the pace of the game ever since the offstage shenanigans, 61 to 165. We see forward tilt, it's a dash attack, and the Mii Brawler still alive for now. He will come back onto the stage. It's going to be a side B right here. That's going to be the first KO against Nightmare, as right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are entering the not sponsored Mountain Dew Baja Blast Zone, as Nightmare 1 KO away from evening this 1-1 and forcing a pivotal game 3. Gotta be 0 to 75, as Nightmare taking a whole bunch of unanswered damage. It is 0 to 99. Xander just got warm immediately as soon as we enter the non-sponsored Mountain Dew Baja Blast Zone. It is 0. Neutral B right here. Nightmare still level 136. If we see another one right here, we see a dash attack. Gonna be 0 to 150. 15, 35 to 150. It's gonna be a forward tilt here from the Ridley. Side B, it misses. The multiple hits missed, so it's gonna be up tilt, and that's a down special. So this will come down to the last stock, but Nightmare has a 63% lead in game 2. He misses that up smash though. 63 to 18 right now to 35, 84 to 35 after the forward air. It's going to be down special, making this 84 to 59 as we see a trade-off in hits. 97 to 76. Forward tilt going to make this 111. We see the forward air attempted. Back air did not get teched, and Nightmare takes game number 2. So this series, the grand finals, is tied 1-1. We have a pivotal game 3 coming up next in the Smash Ultimate Amiibo League. Alright, gonna get a little sip of water real quick because, yeah, doing streams like the last 4 days in a row, because, let's see, last 3 days we were finishing up that Squad Track Amiibo Draft League, doing the entire playoffs. Today is gonna be SUAL. Tomorrow's definitely gonna be a rest day, no stream, all that. I activated your... You've got to be kidding me. There's no way. I don't even have my voice thing on. I don't have my voice thing on. Like, I barely use mine. I only use it in the car. Like, I specifically press the button that says, "Hey, you. I want you to do something for me. Play me this song." But game 3 gonna be on Final Destination, and we see 23% already from there. It's gonna be 0 to 23 right now. We see the up throw into the up air, and we see down B from the Mii Brawler. First damage dealt onto the Ridley. Whoever takes this game 3 will have a pivotal 2-1 lead in the grand finals. Nightmare, he'll be 1 win away from winning the tournament if he wins this. But Xander, if he wins this, he'll be 1 win away from forcing a bracket reset. 69 to 84. An up smash. That is going to be the first KO of this game 3. Neutral B response from the Mii Brawler after coming back. 94 to 0 right now. We're going to see just up next another neutral B. Ridley still alive at 115, but dash attack. We see the back air. 144 to 0 right now. Neutral B, side B. If any of those will land, that should get the job done. But instead, it's going to be, a little too low from that forward air. That would have been a major, massive forward air from Nightmare had he went a little bit higher. Gotta be neutral B that actually misses, but the forward smash, that'll get the job done. It is 2 stocks each right now, 0 to 35. We see the Ridley try to go off stage, does not go for an aerial at all. He actually put himself at risk getting footstooled with the position he had there. It's gonna be 0 to 50 right now. Nightmare trying to come back onto the stage, has not taken any damage yet in this stock, punishes a down B right there with the forward air, able to catch the Mii Brawler. 10 to 80, we see the forward air missing a little low too, so Nightmare, he needs to go a little bit higher with those forward airs when he uses one. It is 26 to 114 after the back air throw. It's going to be 26 to 114 still, as we see down throw almost breaks the shield of Nightmare. So Nightmare has a critically damaged shield right now. 45 to 114 as Nightmare trying to come back onto the stage, trying to stall and heal a little bit of that shield. Forward tilt though. 53 to 127. We see Nightmare, Xander trying to come back up onto the stage. It is 63 to 127. Neutral B here. Nightmare, he'll survive at 84. It's 84 to 133. Side B misses, and this neutral B at a little height. Nightmare will survive that, but the next one should get the job done, and this is going to be Xander. 1 stock away from having a pivotal lead in this series. It is 0 to 144. Forward tilt Game 3 gonna be down to last stock, so it's gonna be last stock here. A very important Game 3 in the grand finals. It's gonna be 44-10 right now. 55-10. Nightmare, side B, can he go with the right height? He does not get that right height. Still going too low against me Brawler. Forward smash, and that's actually gonna KO. So Dead Skulls is one win away from forcing the bracket reset, where we will have a set that will determine the real winner, the true winner of SUAL 142. So, Nightmare, if he can bounce back, win these next 2 games, he can win the tournament now. If not, then we are gonna have that bracket reset. Alright, so game 4, Xander leads the series 2-1, Dead Skulls, as he is 1 win away from forcing that bracket reset. Nightmare needs back-to-back wins in order to win the tournament now. If not, he can still win the other series. But we'll see how this game 4 goes, as this could be important regarding the future of the tournament. Oh, and keep in mind, the character that does win will get banned for the next 2 seasons, so the rest of this season as well as all of season 11, but we are going to be on the Mushroom Kingdom. It is 0 to 0 right now. We see down throw, we see forward air, we see dash attack, 3 to 35 right now. Forward air from the Ridley, it's going to be 15 to 45. Nightmare's Ridley, oh no! Both of them are going to get KO'd right there, so it's going to be 2 stocks each right now because of that side B. So Nightmare able to catch Amiibo Brawl with the side B. Both Amiibo, they'll perish right there. It's going to be 0 to 37 as we see the forward tilt. Down throw, neutral air, 31 to 37. It's going to be forward air right there. Neutral B misses from the Brawler. Up throw, up air. Xander at 6-7% right now. It's going to be 6-7 to 37 as we see back air. It's going to be 6-7 to 52. We see forward tilt, 78 to 52. Side B is not going to land quite yet. It's not going to KO. 78 each right now. 78 to 91. 78 to 106 as we see down B missing. Gonna be neutral B here, and this will get the job done. Xander is 1 KO away from forcing the bracket reset. So it's gonna be 100 to 15 right now. We're gonna see just the 102 36 after the side B. Neutral B is gonna miss, so it's gonna be forward smash. Gets interrupted by the forward air. Back air from Nightmare. Gonna make this 131. Down B, Nightmare at 54. He needs to get this KO soon if he wants to force that game 5. 131 to 71. We're gonna see Nightmare at 171. Back throw. Still not able to KO quite yet. It's gonna be up B, putting Nightmare at 84. 146 to 84. This is going to be a back throw. Xander, Dead Skulls, still alive for now. It's going to be, do we see down B? We will see the down B. Not able to KO quite yet. But Xander, if he can land the right move soon, he can force that bracket reset, and we will have one last set to determine a true winner. Let's see. 164 to 125. Nightmare able to get KO right here, so it's going to be 0 to 125. Nightmare can force a game 5 here, but instead, we are going to have a bracket reset. Xander, Dead Skulls, able to win this set 3 to 1, so we are going to see in this next upcoming set who the true winner is for SUAL 142. The bracket reset will come up immediately after this. Let me get a big sip of water now. Alright, welcome to the Grand Finals bracket reset of SUAL 142, the first tournament of SUAL Season 10. We have Nightmare's Ridley Execution, who just suffered his first loss of the tournament. He went 4-0 in the pools, 3-0 in the bracket so far. This is going to be, let's see. He currently has a 7-1 record. As for Dead Skulls, he is listed as Xander here, but his Mii Brawler, 8-1 so far in this bracket. The only loss was to a King Deity, in which he avenged that loss later on in the losers finals. Alright. The winner of this series right here will win the tournament, and their character will be banned, which means either Ridley or Mii Brawler will be banned for the rest of this season as well as the entirety of next season. Game 1 of the bracket reset is gonna start right here, right now, to see the true winner of SUAL 142. And game number 1 will be on Hollow Bastion regular form. It's going to be 0 to 22 as a Mii Brawler misses the up special. He just stands there, gets hit by the up smash. 21 to 22. We see the up smash there into the back air. 60, 77 to 22. We see the down B a little too close to the ledge from the Mii Brawler, but he will not self-destruct that time. Gotta be 77 to 42, 93 to 42 as now we see the Ridley try to go off stage, forward air, but the Mii Brawler was high so he should be able to come back on. 103 to 45. Nightmare has a good percent lead right here, gonna be 129 to 145. We see him try to go for another forward air. He has been missing those forward airs in a bunch of series, especially in the game 3 of the Grand Finals original set. Gonna be 142 to 52 right now. We're gonna see up next, gonna be up smash getting shielded, forward tilt, and that will be the first KO of the bracket reset. So now we see the neutral B response from the Mii Brawler. Gonna be 15 to 90 right now. Dead Skulls, we're just waiting for Nightmare to come back onto the stage. 15, 26 to 90 right now as we see the Ridley. He's gonna get that up throw into the up air. That's gonna be back air missing, but down B right here. Nightmare will survive the down B for now. 57 to 111, 71 to 111 as Nightmare. He can get a big commanding lead in this game 1 if he can land the right move shortly. Gonna be 84. It's gonna be a forward throw here. 84 to 129. Nightmare coming back onto the stage. It's gonna be forward smash. That's gonna be the first KO against Nightmare. So it's gonna be 97 to 0 right now. But side B, that'll get the job done. And Xander is down 1 stock to 2 in game 1 of the bracket reset. 0 to 13 right now. Down tilt, forward air. Do we see another forward air? We won't see another forward air quite yet. It's going to be 0 to 35 to 55 now. We see side B, and that's going to get the job done. Nightmare takes game number 1 of the bracket reset, and he actually survived the side special. I mean, that's a pretty smart way to seal the deal. I mean, worst case scenario, I mean, you lose your stock, Mii Brawl's gonna be too low, so I mean, you're gonna just take game 1 right then and there. A smart move from Nightmare's Ridley to take game 1 of the bracket reset. I wouldn't call it surviving the side special, more of dying slightly later. Yes, die, but a little bit later, please. We need you to die second. Game 2 of the bracket reset is starting now. Nightmare has a 1-0 lead in this series. And I think we're going to be on Mementos for game 2 based on the tips and tricks screen. Let's see if it tells us the truth or if it lies. Yes, bracket reset is also best of 5. It tells the truth. We are on Mementos, ladies and gentlemen. So game 2, Mementos. It is red for an amazing reason. We see forward air. Oh no! A back air. That's going to be a 0 to death from Nightmare. So Nightmare with the 0 to death. He is up 1 stock already in this game. It's going to be 21 to 18 right now. He goes off stage again. That's enough. Another forward air. That is 2 stocks taken in 25 seconds. So Xander, already down, 3 stuck to 1. It's going to be 46. He needs to claw his way back. If not, he is going to be down massively. And he gets that KO there. We've had 3 total KOs in 35 seconds. As now we see side B, 2. We're going to see up next forward air. We see a forward air again. Do we see enough forward air? Xander able to come back onto the stage. 2 to 41. Side B misses. Going to be side B again. 2 to 59. And Nightmare, he's trying to go off stage again, but does not land that forward air. 2 to 59 right now. Forward air. It's 2 to 74 as we see side B right here. It's going to be 20 to 74. Side B right here from the Ridley. It's 20 to 88. Forward air does not land. Up throw into, we're going to see from the Mii Brawler, gets hit by the forward tilt. And now we see Ridley try to go off stage. Neutral B from Dead Skulls. 57 to 100 right now. 57 to 113. We see up next going to be the neutral B right here. Dead Skulls, he does have the opportunity to possibly call this, and this will go down to the last stock, ladies and gentlemen. It is 0 to 130. This would be an absurd comeback, but it's not gonna happen. Nightmare has a 2-0 series lead in the bracket reset. He is 1 win away from getting Ridley banned in the next 2 seasons, as well as winning SUAL 142. Alright. That game 2 was absurdly fast. I don't even think you know what? We're gonna be a few games left, so let's get that water real quick. Alright. So let's see. We're still loading right now. Game 3 of the bracket reset. Xander, Dead Skulls, he needs to win the next 3 games, make the comeback if he wants to win this tournament. If not, Nightmare, he just needs to win 1 of the next 3 games to be the champion of SUAL 142. Game 3 of the bracket reset is starting right now. And if that tips and tricks is right, we might be on Mushroom Kingdom U. We are! The tips and tricks, it tells the truth once more. It's going to be 0 to 0 right now on Mushroom Kingdom U. So it's going to be 10 to 18 right now to side B. 44 to 0 right now. We see the Mii Brawler dealing big, massive damage already onto the Ridley. 66 to 16 right now. We're going to see the side B. Nope, it's going to be neutral B right here. 85 to 16. It's going to be side B right there. That is not going to KO the Ridley quite yet because of Mushroom Kingdom U's high ceilings. 124 to 16 right now. We're going to see a back throw. 139 to 16. The Ridley comes back on, down massively in the percent differential, so this set could possibly go to game 4 if this pace continues. Got to be 0 to 1, 0 to 39 as Ridley got KO'd, but we're going to see Xander, he is going to get hit by the back air, send back onto the stage. It's going to be 0 to 84. Side B, Nightmare at 22% right now. He is going to be able to, let's see. Side B's collide. Now a side B from Nightmare, and that will not be a KO quite yet, but the Mii Brawler comes back onto the stage. Forward air right there. 24 to 121. This side B dragged across the stage. It's going to be 2 stocks each right now as Nightmare closing that percent gap. Down throw, forward tilt, side B that's going to land, and it's going to be 39 to 40, 62 to 40 after the neutral B. It's going to be missed neutral B right there. Side B gets shielded, and we see that was going to be a forward smash right there for the Mii Brawler, but Nightmare able to interrupt it with the forward tilt. Gets hit by a down air though. Going to be 82 to 75. Now we see a neutral B. Will not KO because of the high ceilings. For now at least, it's going to be 119 to 75, and we're going to see, let's see, forward tilt, able to punch the up B. It's going to be side B missing. We see off smash from Nightmare, and Nightmare is 1 stock away from being the champion of SUAL 142. Can he get the job done? It is last stock here in game number 3, so it's going to be 0 to 6, 0 to 21. Big up smash right there, partially charged. It's going to be 0 to 58. We're going to see up next going to be another up smash, 0 to 77. Nightmare, he's going to go for a side B, which is going to miss. We're going to see up smash missing as well. 15 to 77. Forward tilt, it's going to be, he tries to go off stage. Forward air on the way back. 15 to 109. 28 to 112. 45 to 112. Can Xander force a game 4, or will Nightmare win it all here? Up smash, 80. 91 to 112, and we're gonna see down special 111 to 112. We're gonna see, let's see, up next another down B, and we will have a game 4. So we're gonna have a game 4 to this right here. Joseph Joestar able to force game 4. So let's see. Nightmare just needs to win 1 of the next 2 games. Alright. Let's see. We're waiting for that to load real quick. Gotta get a sip of water real quick. Loading that water. I'm gonna be out of water for game 5, I think. Actually, I'll have enough water for game 5 if we have a game 5, but game 4 Nightmare, 1 win away from taking it all. Xander, he could force a game 5 and he wins this here, so let's see what happens. Game 4 of the bracket reset is going to be starting momentarily. It's going to be the Mii Brawler, down 2-1 against the Ridley. Winning character of this series will win the tournament, and that character will be banned. Alright. Hopefully it doesn't kick me out. It only kicked me out for Winners Finals Game 1 so far, so it has been running pretty smoothly so far. Obviously, we had that arena error where I accidentally undocked everything, but Game 4, Hollow Bastion, the home stage of the Boston Brawlers, is going to be 0-22 right now. 21-23 as we see side B from the Mii Brawler. 21-49, it's going to be, we see the neutral B right here. 21-6-7. So what will Nightmare do at 6-7? Up throw into up air. Do we see another up air? We see down B from the Mii Brawler because he was directly above the Ridley. 54-94. Side B right here will not KO quite yet, but another side B or even neutral B at that height could possibly get the job done. 66-77-117. That's the first attempt at the fireballs we see from Nightmare in this grand finals. Gonna be side B's colliding. Side B from the Mii. From the Ridley, it got interrupted, and now neutral B. Xander with the first KO right there. Revenge KO with the up smash. That's a star KO. I'm gonna get this sip of water real quick. Alright, so it's gonna be 0-20 right here. 0-42. Nightmare taking some big damage right there. 0-57. Nightmare needs to respond immediately with some damage if he wants to win the championship this game. 37-72. Nightmare comes back onto the stage. It's going to be back air. 37-85. 38-97. Neutral B right here. Not able to KO Nightmare quite yet. It's going to be 37-44. Side B right here. Nightmare needs to respond back massively with damage, but he's going to have to do that on his last stock. So Xander is 1 stock away from forcing Game 5 in this bracket reset after being down 0-2. 72. Then nothing right now. Forward tilt. Do we see the offstage? We do see the offstage forward air, so that is going to break this down to the last stock, and it's going to be 0-0 right now. So whoever takes this stock right here could turn the tide of this. 0-40-57-78 as Xander puts massive damage. A down B right here. Ridley at 105. We see the down tilt. It is 6-115. We see a side B. Do we see it off stage? We're going to see no off stage quite yet. 22-115. Nightmare. He can win it if he can take it. 36-115. We don't see a forward air quite yet. 38-117. Forward tilt. Nightmare trying to come back onto the stage. 38-127. We're going to see a down throw into a forward air. It is 66-127. Up next, Nightmare. He positions himself, but a neutral B right here. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have a Game 5 in the Grand Finals bracket reset. How many of y'all were thinking of that after Nightmare had that dominant win in Game 2? How many of y'all, raise your hands right now, did any of y'all think we were going to go Game 5 immediately after that Game 2 where Nightmare dominated? Raise your hands. Now put those hands down. I know all of y'all, except maybe one of y'all was thinking that. But Game 5 is going to happen right here, right now, in the Grand Final Bracket Reset. The winner of this last and final game to SUAL 142 will take the title. So ladies and gentlemen, put your support in the chat. Is it going to be Nightmare's Ridley Execution? Or is it going to be Dead Skulls, Mii Brawler, Joseph, Joestar? Put your bets in the chat. We don't got points. We don't do real money, nothing like that. But Game 5, the final game of the bracket reset, is starting right here, right now. Let's see what stage we're going to be on. It's going to be, let's see if the tips will tell us something. It's going to tell us nothing and nothing. But maybe it could be Battlefield. Let's see. Game 5 of the bracket reset is going to take place on Battlefield. So the fifth and final game of this bracket reset, the winner takes all the glory. It's going to be 12-25 right now. Forward air, 28-25, as we're going to see just the neutral B, 28-48. We're going to see neutral B miss right there. It's going to be neutral B again, 28-6-7, Nightmare at 6-7. This is starting to turn out a little similar to how Game 4 was, but it's going to be forward air, does not land it, 47-6-7. We see the forward tilt there, 47-78. As up next, it's going to be forward tilt, 47 to 86. 62 to 86 is up next. We see the Mii Brawler trying to come back onto the stage. Ridley went way too high with the edge guard there. It's going to be 62 to 98. Side B, 74, 76 to 98. It's going to be, let's see, Ridley coming back onto the stage. We are about 45 seconds so far in this first game, but this neutral B right here, not able to KO Nightmare. It's 76. This neutral B will get the job done with a star KO. Alright, so it's going to be 76, 92 to 0 right now. It's going to be the Mii Brawler at 92. Ridley needs to respond with a KO quite soon if he wants to win this championship. It's going to be 4 there right there. That'll get the job done. So it's going to be 2 stocks each in this final match. 0 to 2 right now. Neutral B misses from the Mii Brawler. We're going to see neutral side B. That's going to land. 0 to 28. It's going to be a neutral B right here. As this Ridley, he's suffering by dropping into these neutral Bs. He's already at 69%. 17 to 69. Forward smash. Ridley off stage. He's going to use that side B to come back on. It's 32 to 93. Side B is going to drag, but now we see forward tilt. 55 to 93. We're going to see the Ridley come back on, but neutral B right here, that is not able to KO quite yet. 55 to 112. This neutral B will not KO either, so it's 55 to 130. We see this neutral B right here. Third time is the charm. So Dead Skull's Mii Brawler is 1 KO away from winning SUAL 142. But Nightmare, he's going to bring this back to the last stock. It is last stock 0 to 0. And the first damage in this final stock being dealt by Dead Skulls. It's going to be 0 to 21. Forward tilt. Side B, does the Ridley go off stage? He will go off stage. He tried to do something, does not go for the aerials. Off stage, really got footstooled. He comes back onto the stage now. 27 to 41. We're going to see 27-41. Side B is going to land. It's 27 to 64. That neutral B got a miss, but off smash. Ridley still trying to find the ground. It's going to be off smash from the Ridley into forward air. Dead Skulls off stage, comes back on. Forward tilt. Does Nightmare go for the off stage? He went too low. 76 to 82. We're going to see Ridley. He goes for the up B, and he's going to get punched right there by the side B. He will survive for now. 76 to 104. And Dead Skulls makes the comeback. He was down 0 and 2 in this Grand Finals bracket reset, but he is able to come back and win SUAL 142 with the reverse comeback. So congratulations to Dead Skulls Mii Brawler. After Nightmare had a dominant game 1 and game 2, Dead Skulls was able to find a way and come back as he is the champion of SUAL 142. Ladies and gentlemen, and for any non-binaries in the chat, congratulations to Dead Skulls. Alright, so that's going to be it for SUAL 142. Congratulations once again. Mii Brawler is going to be banned for the rest of this season as well as next season. So let's see. Mii Brawlers like Flavor Town, Nokotan, whatever Mii Brawlers we also have. So let's see, probably like Tifa and Yummers maybe. Those are not going to be allowed for the rest of the season as well as next season. So Ridley remains alive in SUAL. We'll see whether or not Nightmare wants to use that Ridley next season. In the next game. We don't know when the next tournament is going to be. Join the SUAL Discord if you want to know when the next tournament is going to be. The Discord is in that description, by the way. But congratulations with the reverse comeback. It is a 3-2 victory for Dead Skulls Mii Brawler over Nightmare's Ridley. Oh, Dubman, I didn't realize you were still in the arena. Hi, how are you doing? Welcome. Dubman has been here this entire time. Getting second is optimal. Ridley survives. Yes, the Ikawa strats. The queen of second place. You just gotta find your inner Ikawa. Alright. But SUAL, that's gonna be it for SUAL. So let's see. I did get a bunch of Discord pings all that way we were doing that, because let's see. Alright. No word yet on when the next tournament is gonna be, but this was fun. This is the first time I commentate an entire SUAL tournament. I think last time I only did the round robin pools, but I did not do the final bracket. I think I joined like Staples' or Obsessive's stream. Thank you to everybody who sent to SUAL. Thank you to the SUALman for hosting SUAL. Thank you for everyone here in the chat for watching, commenting, engaging. That was a thrilling 9-game final stage of the grand finals. Alright. So that's going to be it for this tournament right here. Congratulations to Dead Skulls for winning. let's shut down that arena real quick. Alright. So that's gonna be it. Alright. Once again, congratulations, Mini Josh Allen. He's still there in that little corner. There he is. Wee! But let's see. I keep getting double Discord pings because I have my thing open on both sides, so I can just mute this one. I don't know why I didn't do that earlier. But alright, that is it for SUAL 142. Not sure. Let's see. On terms of my side of things, I think the next live stream is going to probably be Thursday after Thanksgiving, all that. Probably Gorilla stream where we play Pokemon Legends DA, because I think the DLC comes out next month, and I still need to play that. As for Smash Ultimate related stuff, not sure. It's probably just going to be SUAL until we start Season 5 of the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. I do need to train Amiibo for that draft pool. Not sure what I'm going to train yet. Might consider maybe a new King Deity. Might do some other A+s. I need to fix House MD though. I definitely need to fix that me Sword Fighter amiibo. But we'll see. Ridley remains alive in SUAL. So does King Deity. I wonder how many more trainers are going to be using them next time we do SUAL. Bob will return, and Bob, he'll actually do good this time. Alright, but this tournament took 3 hours, 42 minutes. So that's going to be honestly not bad for SUAL. Usually I think it takes like 4 hours, something like that. Because that first stage usually takes 1 hour, then the rest of it takes like forever to do. So this is a pretty fast SUAL relatively. Alright. So that's going to be it for this live stream. I don't have an outro screen, so we're just going to end this abruptly. So until next time, we will see you. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment when that VOD drops, all that. But thank you guys for being here. Thank you everyone for watching. This was probably one of the most engaging chats we've had all time. And stay tuned as well. If you like my commentary, all that, we had that Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. Be sure to check the VODs that we have, all that for the previous season. Still need to fix those thumbnails. But until next time, we will see you when the Smash Ultimate Amiibo League returns. Y'all have a nice one.